get some rugby league into our veins, baby, and we're good to go. Hey guys, how you going? Sit down, BKRmy Sport. We are back here for the Pacific Cup. Australia take on New Zealand in the men's. It's going to be a big old game. Right now, we've actually got the women's game on, and New Zealand with potentially a shock victory over the Aussies. They're leading 12-6 right now with 4.5 minutes to go, which is pretty crazy considering that I'm pretty certain New Zealand were like 6-1 underdogs to win this game, and Australia have done very well with the ball, but New Zealand have been even better defensively. So it's actually this 24-hour span here is a big day for New Zealand in sport. They've got the women's Australia versus New Zealand, they've got the men's Australia versus New Zealand, and then they've also got the cricket Australia, where we're actually beating them pretty well, Australia versus New Zealand, and then tomorrow they're at the Rugby World Cup final, which is between the All Blacks in New Zealand and also the South African Springboks. So huge 24 hours of sport here for New Zealand, and right now they potentially could be getting off to a good start, just maybe not so much of the cricket. Now, I'm just going to quickly watch this last 3 minutes 43 of this game here before we obviously do get and have a look at the two team lineups, because obviously I'm Australian, I still would like to see the Australian women's team win, but in the same sense, Georgia Hale, that's close to a penalty. That's close to a penalty. Won't be. Georgia Hale is the Titans captain, so it'd be good to see her get the win there for New Zealand as well. Good take there by the Kiwis. 3.5 minutes to go. All right, well, I'll read through the team lineups here. So it is obviously Kangaroos taking on the Kiwis at AAMI Park in Melbourne. Now, the Australians, Jake Trbojevic, Thomas Flegler, and Valentine Holmes, they're in with Payne Haas, Selwyn Cobbo, and Tino Fa'asuamaleaui being out. Two obviously rested there with Payne Haas and Tino. The fullback wise tonight, James Tedesco, he is captain, with the wingers being Dylan Edwards and Val Holmes. Hamisa Tapuai-Fidow and Katoni Staggs are the centres, with Cameron Munster as the 5'8", and Jelly Cherry Evans as the halfback. Jake Trbojevic alongside Thomas Flegler front row. Ben Hunt goes into the number 9, with Cameron Murray, Ruben Cotter back row, and Isaiah Yeo as the lock. Harry Grant, Lindsay Collins, Patrick Carrigan, and Nico Hines are the interchange, with Liam Martin as the 18th man replacement. So the Aussies are definitely looking to rest a few of the boys here today, and they're really looking to kind of, because obviously this is a bit of a meaningless game in a way. It really is, because obviously the Australians play the Kiwis again next week. This is just like who comes first in the group stage realistically, and whoever wins, it doesn't really matter, because the game is in, I believe, Wellington next week regardless. So, you know, it's a bit of a pointless game. But with that being said, you know, it should be a good one, should be a good precursor, but you will see Payne Haas and Tino Fa'asuamaleaui back in next week. Now, for the Kiwis, no ins, no outs, no shake all abouts. You got Chance Neil Clockstad as the fullback, with Ronaldo Molotalo and Jermaine Isako on the wings. Joseph Manu and Matty Tomoko are the centres, with Dylan Brown's the 5'8", and Jerome Hughes into the halfback. You got the front rowers of Fisher Harris and Moses Leota, so the two Penrith Panther boys there, wowee, and Fisher Harris obviously the captain, with Kieran Foran as the number 9, getter on the Foz. Isaiah Papali'i and Britt Nakora are the back rowers, with Joseph Tarpany as the lock. For Amanu Brown, Nelson of Solomona, Griffin Neiman, Leo Thompson are the interchange, with the Fahu White as the 18th man replacement. Realistically speaking, Australia should win this game. But with that being said, they are still resting players. It just shows that they've got the depth there. They really do. They should be winning this game regardless of the fact that they're not playing with Tino and Payne. However, Tino and Payne obviously showed last week why they're two of the best in the business. They, well, not last week, the week before that, when they beat Samoa pretty big, the Tino and Payne were the two guys, and when they came off the field, Australia just didn't really have that same energy, that same passion, that same drive. So, you know, you got to hope that today you can see, you got to hope that you can see the Australians really pick it up with obviously those two guys out. But I will say that Australia probably does win this game here. Both of them obviously slap Samoa. Now there's 40 seconds to go of this women's game. It's 12-6 New Zealand. Has New Zealand women's actually ever beaten Australia before? It's a good question. I actually don't know, but Australia will have one last opportunity here. And then I'll get into the chat. So Chapo will pick the ball up in the in-goals. 26 seconds to go here. I don't know if Australia can win this. That's crazy. I don't know if New Zealand have ever beaten Australia. There's 19 seconds left here. There's 19 seconds left. Right inside Tamika Upton. They'll give it off. Right inside again. 10 seconds. Australia got to go 90 metres here to win this game. They're going to have to go 90 metres. There's 7 seconds left, and she's just kicked it deep. I don't know what Brigginshaw was doing there. What on earth was Brigginshaw just doing then? That made absolutely zero sense. And there we go. New Zealand will win in the women's 12-6. I actually don't know if they've ever beaten them before, so that's a really impressive one there. Well done to the New Zealand women's, but now we get into the men's, and hopefully it's just as good of a game. We would love a good game, because Fiji versus Cook Islands was a really good game last week, but yeah, that was the only good game so far that we've watched. That was literally the only good game that we have watched. So guys, obviously hit that like button, subscribe if you are new around here. Obviously, let me know what your thoughts are. If you think that Australia win or you think that New Zealand win, let's get into the chatola. Let's get into it. Sholi says New Zealand will win in steps. I don't know what that means. Ali Ahmed says Aussies owning the Kiwis in the cricket and the league. Don't know about the league. Australia just lost in the league to New Zealand in the women's. But Oz cricket. Australia cricket, what are we doing? I know that Travis Head and Warner had a cracker. I think Maxwell was doing well. He's in massive form right now, Maxwell. 388 for 9. Wow, we were. 41, 38, 37, 36, 109, 81. Gee whiz, we slapped it. We slapped the batting in the cricket one. Wow, we're in some form right now, baby. Supercoach experience in Australia 13 plus. How good is Paddy Cummins? Oh, mate, Paddy Cummins slap. That's all I say to that, Supercoach experience. That's what I say to that. Logan Ballsack says, miss seeing this sexy face. Hey, listen, you know, it's a... I've been smashing it down. I needed to take a little bit of a break, and as you guys can see, there'll be a Bulls game on tomorrow. How good was the Bulls game today, baby? How good was the Bulls game today? Westside Okalani is up at the Kiwis. Tom5150 says, yes, mate, looking not good so far for New Zealand. Yeah, not the cricket. It's not. In the women's, it did. In the men's, maybe not so much. It's kind of 50-50 in the men's. I'd say 60-40 Australia's way. I'd say 65-35 Australia's way. It would be 75-25 with Tina Payne, in my personal opinion. Desmond says Australia women's still going to win, mark my words. Ooh, Desmond, I don't know if I'm marking any words there. Oh, no. Fancy football guys says Australia pumping New Zealand in the cricket at the moment. Yeah, they are. Yeah, a bit of slap, you know, a little bit of a slap and a backhand slap. Not just a one slap thing. Right, you got to, when you do the slap, you got to make sure that the backhand follows through with it, and that's what we've seen here with the Australian cricket team right now. So we went slap Netherlands, and then bang, like Kiwis. That's what's happening right now. Busy lads, it's hi mate. How you doing? Supercoach experiences Edwards, anytime try scorer Manu, anytime try scorer Cotter, anytime try scorer. If I'm going to go try scorers in this game, if I was to go, just a couple of cheeky little try scorers, you know, something that wouldn't be rude. You know, it'd be rude not to put a couple of try scorers on this game. I would go Hamiso. I'd say Hamiso for a try scored in this one. I would say... I'm going to go two from each team. I would go with... Oh, who would be my second one here? You know what? I'm going to go for a little scoop. I'm going to go for a scoop. I'm going to go Harry Grant. I'm going to go Harry Grant, and I'm going to go Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow as my two from the Aussies. If I was to go for two from the Kiwis, it'd be rude not to. I would say... For the Kiwis, I'm going to go with a bit of... You know what? I'm going to go Matty Tomoko. I am. I'm going to go Matty Tomoko there. He's a strong player. Really strong centre. And you know what? I'm also going to go for a little scoot as well. I'm going to go for the Kieran Fozzer man. I'm going to go for the Foz. You don't like it? Well, guess what? It sounds like a you problem, not a me problem, baby. Because the Foz is... He's a magician. He's a machine. He is exactly who you want in your life. And I've got him in my life. There you go. Westside Okalani says, never pointless for us Kiwis. Any win over the Kangaroos is a big win for us. Yeah, absolutely. No, for you, absolutely. Yeah. For the Australians, it's like, we want to win. Australian Rugby League fans have a really weird connection with the Kangaroos. A really strange connection. Because, like, Australians want the game to be more competitive, right? So they would like a New Zealand, well, maybe not New Zealand, but they would like a Fiji, Samoa, Tonga, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands, France. No, it doesn't matter. Australians would love anyone besides England and New Zealand to win to make the competition more competitive. However, when the day comes, people remember what happened with Tonga. And Tongans now thought they were the best team in the world because of what happened with the Australian-Tonga game when that was just a random international test. Tonga were like, oh, we're better than you now. Which wasn't the case. So it's like, you want to see the game more competitive until it becomes more competitive, and then when you lose, it's embarrassing. Because no matter what, forever, everyone will be like, oh, yeah, you guys used to be the best, and now you're not. Look at Man United. They're a meme. They're shithouse. Man United, dog shit. Man United are awful nowadays, and they'll always be known as a team that used to be good, and now are absolutely awful. So, that's the thing. You want to be competitive, and you kind of want a team to beat Australia, but with that being said, you also are Australian and don't want Australia to lose. It's a very difficult situation. Shining Stars, if New Zealand win today, will they go number 1 in the world rankings? Maybe, but no one cares about that because Australia is the best team. Australia is number 1 regardless of what the world rankings say. Star Wars Fanboy says, I thought the game next week was the 2 group stage winners versing each other. Nope, it's a weird one, eh? So Australia will play New Zealand again. And no matter the result tomorrow between Papua New Guinea and Fiji, it'll be Papua New Guinea and Fiji next week again. Brooklyn Millionaire says, no Shining Star. Oh, there you go. Jack Lewis says, are the Kangaroos at full strength? Is Cleary playing? No, Nathan Cleary is not playing. You've also got no Payne Haas. You've also got no Tanafasu Malawi. You can make an argument to say there's no Selwyn Cobbo, but Selwyn was the worst player on the field for the Kangaroos in that first game. He was awful. He was just the worst player on the field in that first game against Samoa. So, no, you definitely wouldn't. And Liam Martin's the 18th man. Like, I'm sorry, Ruben Cotter is not the starting guy. Like, they've rested a few here. If you look at it, James Tedesco is the starting fullback. The wingers, well, Val Holmes would normally be in the centres, I think, straight up. I don't think you'd have a centre pairing of Tony Staggs and Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow normally. You would probably put Hamiso and Val, with the wingers more than likely being, obviously, Josh Adokar, and it would usually be Selwyn Cobbo, but Cobbo, yeah, again, that was really strange. It was just not a good game from him at all. Really lazy, actually. Halves, obviously, Cameron Munster's a 5'8", and you would expect Nathan Cleary to be in that 7, but Cherry Evans is still Cherry Evans, but I don't think that you'd say he's the starting 7 at the moment on a pure basis over Cleary. I just don't think so. Front row-wise, obviously, these two guys, Jay Trbojevic and Thomas Flegler. Trbojevic, love him, but it's not starting over Tino or Payne. So the whole front row pairing there for Australia obviously being rested. Number 9, Ben Hunt and Harry Grant duo. They're playing. That's the starting hooker combination. Back row of Cameron Murray, Ruben Cotter. I'd say that Cameron Murray is the starting back row. Ruben Cotter would more than likely be on the bench usually. And you'd more than likely look towards a guy like a Liam Martin in that role, to be completely honest with you. And the 13 is Isaiah Yeo, so that's fine. And then obviously Lindsay Collins, Patrick Carrigan. Nico Hines obviously getting a start here. So they've actually got kind of 2 small players on the bench in Harry Grant and Nico Hines, which is interesting. They don't have 3 big boppers. Usually you would think that Nico Hines wouldn't make this team right now and you put Liam Martin in, so you have 3 boppers there. Because Liam Martin is just a real tough, gritty, nitty bloke who just gets everything done. Paddy Carrigan, we all know how good he is. And then Lindsay Collins, we all know how good he is. He's actually still underrated. I don't care what people say. He's still underrated. Lindsay Collins will, I think, forever be underrated because unless you get rugby league, unless you watch rugby league week in, week out, you actually look for the kind of things that he does, you just don't know it. Like, Lindsay Collins is one of the best forwards in the comp. It just is. Salvador's Fanboy says, Oz versus New Zealand was great last year. Hopefully the same tonight. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was 18-12, wasn't it, the World Cup? I think it was 18-12. By the way, guys, we've got about 20-odd minutes to go until the game does kick off. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Remember, next week is the big one here between these two teams. Whoever wins next week is the winner of the Pacific Cup. I'm just going to quickly have a look here at the World Cup. I'll quickly go have a look-ski here at the World Cup results last year. Because it was the semi-final. 16-14. I was close. 16-14. Adokar, Val Holmes, Kamari. Yeah, here we go. Let's go have a look at this. So, Val Holmes was on the wing. Oh, they had Trell. That's right. Trell would normally play centre as well. Yeah, usually they would have... I would say, to mix this team in, you'd have Tedesco fullback. You'd have Trell and... I would actually put Hamiso over Jack White. I would put Hamiso over Jack White. So, I'd put... If I was to have my perfect 1-17 for Australia, I'd go Tedesco fullback. I'd go centres of Trell and Hamiso. I'd go wings of Adokar and Val Holmes. I would agree with that. The halves would obviously be Munster and Cleary. Front row forwards are Tino and Payne Haas. The number 9, Ben Hunt and Harry Grant. So 9-14. And then they've got Liam Martin and Angus Crichton here. I do think that Crichton's not really at it at the moment. I'd say Murray would go there alongside Liam Martin and Isaiah Yeo. And then the interchange would obviously be Harry Grant. You've got a Paddy Carrigan. You've got... They had Regan Kimmelke. You probably have Jake Trbojevic and whatnot. So, yeah, it's not the starting lineup that you would expect in a big game. But with that being said, you probably won't see much of it that different next week besides Tino and Payne come in. You probably won't see a great deal difference next week. Brighton says 16-14 was the last game between these two. I can see a similar score. Would love to see it, man. I hope we have a good game tonight. I hope so. Bizza Lad says, why does it say New Zealand is first on the scoreboard? What do you mean? Oh, probably I haven't updated this. Do I really need to? Like, it doesn't really matter, to be fair. It really doesn't matter because Samoa can't move from third. So, if you guys really desperately want me to move Kiwis into first, I can do that. But for me, it's like it's kind of unnecessary. I'm just gonna move this over a little bit though. This is actually annoying me just a tad. And there we go. Bang. And don't forget, guys, we'll be doing Papua New Guinea versus Fiji tomorrow. And also the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. And if anyone watched that Bulls game today, baby. Toronto, what happened? Star Wars Fanboy says, Oz total 388. Wow, we slapped that. We slapped that. What were we We're underdogs by, like, a lot. How much would have been underdogs? I know we absolutely annihilated the Netherlands, but everyone annihilates the Netherlands. Netherlands are probably like the 9th worst team in the league, but just in front of England. Toxic said Australia win 30-18. I like it. I'll go with 20-16. Bit of a weird scoreline. I'm gonna go 20-16. 4-point game. Tweet Fitzsimmons says Australia's like the All Blacks. They lose some, but still the best in the world. Hello, that's a bit of disrespect to South Africa. South Africa have won the same amount of World Cups as the All Blacks. South Africa won the last World Cup final and also are in the World Cup final tomorrow. So wait a second, why is Australia like the All Blacks? Australia would be more like the Springboks if you'd say that. You know, I'd say Australia would be more like the Springboks. I know what you're trying to say, but Australia would be more like the Springboks for mine. Something says Cobloaf. Yep, that's the one. Fitzsimmons says, my spelling, go the Kiwis. I don't know what was wrong with your spelling. Oh, All Blacks, you forgot. Yeah, okay. Brian says, can't the Chalks giving up Collins anytime soon? Yeah, I agree. David says, Premiership winning halfback, Jack Cogger should be the Oz 7. Oh, no, Jack Cogger, he went to the Dogs, didn't he? Did he go to the Dogs? Is this why he's saying this? Oh, no, he's the Knights. He went to the Knights. No. Yeah, he went to the Knights. So I don't know why Daz is circle jerking him, but, you know, there it is. Simon says Collins is a good fullback too. Better fullback than Tedesco, apparently. A better fullback than Tedesco. White retired from rep, didn't he? Yeah, but no. Like, these guys, they retire, then unretire, then retire, then unretire, you know what I'm saying? Jay says, could you move the Kiwis into third? Cheers. I could do that, yeah. Yeah, I could do that. But I can't be bothered. Can't go play with the Dogs, though. That's the Daz Mate special. Yeah, there we go. Gordon officials and South African fans acting like they've won the World Cup already. Gordon, I won't lie to you, man. All Blacks and Springbok fans are both intolerable in different ways. I would say that Springboks are more aggressive. The South African fans are more aggressive in their "your shit, we're not" kind of speech. And All Blacks are kind of more... All Blacks fans are more... How do I say it? They're more, like, sarcastic in the way they put you down. It's weird. I don't know how to exactly kind of say it, but Springbok fans are more aggressive, I would say. And I think that's because it's a lot more of a difficult lifestyle there. So it's like... Look, let's be honest. It's like a Penrith versus a Gold Coast, right? They'll put you down more because the place you live is better, and they don't have to deal with they have to deal with a lot more worse shit. So they're releasing their anger in sport. Star Wars Fanboy says, "Is this the Bulls' year? They finally meet Boston in the conference championship." Boston Cats. Logan Ballsack says, "Thoughts on Curran signing for the Dogs in a 2-year? I think it's great. We need quality forwards, and he's a quality player." Yeah, I would say it's a good signing. I'm actually probably going to start doing some videos when there's a new signing or something like that. I'll do a quick little video to say kind of what my thoughts are on that player signing there. I think it's useful, you know, because Dogs fans will go around telling everybody that he's the greatest player that ever existed, even though he kind of struggled to get into that New Zealand team this year. But I do like Curran. I think Curran is a good player. Jack says, Oz versus New Zealand cricket tonight too. Yep, Jack, we have been talking about that for the last like 10-15 minutes. So you're going to have to try and get with the times, son. You're going to have to try and get with the times. Slabber says, I think South Africa win. I said South Africa win before the World Cup started. I thought that South Africa probably do win. People called me crazy. They said France or Ireland or... who was another one? They would say... it wasn't Wales. It wasn't Scotland. It was... Anyway, I can't remember. But point of the matter was, it was anyone but South Africa or New Zealand. And I said, South Africa will be there. Southern Hemisphere teams always win. I said, I guarantee you, a Southern Hemisphere team will win this World Cup. And I believed it was South Africa. Either way, I'm right. Either way, I'm right. Bingy's Adventure says, I like the Roosters. I'm so sorry. Zach Hewitt says, Springbok fans are... Oh, man. And they say rugby's the more respectful fan base. I disagree. I really disagree. I think that rugby union, the fan base is a little bit more aggressive. I think with rugby league, it can get to that point, and trust me, you guys know, on this channel specifically, it can get to a pretty bad point. But I don't think it's derogatory is the word I was looking for with All Blacks fans. They're more derogatory in a sarcastic way. South Africans are more straight to the point. You're shit. Gordon Official says, well, it'll be an easy one for us since South Africa can't poison us. Oh, here comes the conspiracies. 1995. For God's sake. Gee whiz, here we go. Here we go. Oh, no. Same old Warriors fans. Same old Warriors fans. Oh, man. I kind of agree with it. But the home of the NRL says, Jake Troyevich is a long minute forward. He's not like the new type of impact bench forward like Lenny and other explosive forwards. Home of the NRL, if I was to say my number one signing for the Titans, I would say I would love Jakey T. I would love Jakey T on a realistic option. But it obviously doesn't happen. But like on a realistic basis, like you can't say a Cleary or someone like that, I would say like a Jakey T. Because that is a kind of guy that you just really want your team. And he's just so passionate for his team. Binky's Adventures to the Light, James Tedesco. I love it. He's a good player. Is there any truth to Puppy being shopped around? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But Fa'alongo is a good player. Fancy football guys say I kind of want the All Blacks to win. I kind of don't care. Like, I just know a Southern Hemisphere team wins. That means no England. And whenever England loses, the world wins. Star Wars Fanboy says, I always said Cohen was a Dally M level player. I don't think he's as good as you're making him out to be. But I think he's a good player. I think he had a really good year for the Warriors. What was it, 2022? 2022, and Josh Cohen was a good player, but I don't think he's as good as you're kind of trying to allude to. But this is the Dogs effect. This is the Gonna Bulldog effect. This is the Bulldog effect, which you've got to be very careful of. Very careful of you, man. I watch you, man. Don't worry. I watch you. So I just signed Turbo and pay him to be injured most of the season. Hey, listen, that's a manly thing to do. Absolutely. Do you like wonton beef stew? I like your mum. Brighton says, has Mal pulled a Fittler and picked Hines just for injury's sake? I actually don't know why Hines. Maybe just because it's a game where you can kind of rest a couple of boys. I don't know. Like I feel like he's just kind of selected him so that so we can see what he's like going into next week, I guess. But in the same sense, he's not getting the 7 because he's not over Cleary or Cherry Evans. He's not getting the 6 because he's not over Munster. And Cherry Evans would get the 6 before Nico as well. Like, if Munster's hurt and Cleary's healthy, Cleary gets to 7, Cherry Evans gets to 6. We saw that in the World Cup, right? So Nico doesn't get a spot in there anyway. Like, he doesn't get a... Oh, slap him, man. Jeez, he's on the borderline. He's on the borderline, that bloke always. But anyway, so yeah, Nico Hines doesn't get into the 6 anyway. He doesn't get into the fullback because we've got James Tedesco, we've got Dylan Edwards, we've got Reese's Pieces, and we've got a whole plethora of fullbacks over Nico. Again, he doesn't make that 7 because it's either Nathan Cleary or Cherry Evans. The only way he gets to 7 is if Nathan Cleary and Cherry Evans are both down. And then I feel like Mal would still make a play for somebody else. Like, truly, I really do. I don't think Mal's that big of a fan of Nico. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. And you know what? He probably would select Mitchell Moses. He probably would say, hey, Mitchie, you can play for Australia. He probably would do it over Nico. I don't think many people rate Nico as highly as they probably should, but I also don't necessarily know that he was Dally M winner of 2022. I do think that Ben Hunt was the best player that year, but also Nico was obviously in a winning team and was the best player in that team. So it's a hard one, but with that being said, I don't think that Mal really likes Nico that much. In that sense, no. Gordon Official says, who do you have for making the top 8 for the Premiership next year? Brother, way too early. We're in October, man. Gee whiz. Oh my God. Predictions for the top 8. Gordon, settle down, son. Put your feet up. Wait for the rugby league season to finish first before we even think about next year. Titans number 1, mate. Shining Stars is when's the kickoff? Kickoff is in 10 minutes time, mate. So guess what? Plenty of time for for you to hit that like button and plenty of time for you to subscribe if you're new. But you're subscribed anyway, so don't worry about that. Dazmate says, Blinky, should I time you out for 10 seconds, 1 minute, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 24 hours? Oh, that's a really good question there, Daz. That's a really good question. Let's let the chat decide. Do we believe that Binky, as in Binky's Adventures, famously known for his wonton beef stew comment, should he be timed out for 10 seconds, 1 minute, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 24 hours? You can let Dazmate know. Zach Lewis is 2025 season predictions. I've got Titans number 1, and that's about it, really. That's about it, yeah. Medvedev says, how can you reflect on New Zealand's 50-0 match against Samoa last week? I know every match is different, but what will be New Zealand's strength in this match, and how do we counter it? I wouldn't even really look too much at that game, because that game was just awful from Samoa's part. New Zealand killed them, but so did Australia for 20 minutes before we just clocked off and knew we'd won the game. So New Zealand's strength would be everything, you know, but Australia always usually has their number. We haven't lost to them since 2017 and 2016 or whatnot, and our depth is just as good as their starters. And their depth is still pretty damn well good, but our depth is as good as their starters. You know, when you're taking out Cleary, you're putting in Cherry Evans. You know, when you're taking out Selwyn Cobbo, you're putting in Val Holmes. You know, when you're taking out Tedesco, you'd put in Dylan Edwards or Reece Walsh. That's the point. You take out Tino Fa'asuamaleaui and Payne Haas, and our depth is Jake Trbojevic. And I never have rated Thomas Flegler. I'll be honest with you, I've never rated Flegler. But still, Flegler, obviously, Origin representative, has been with the Broncos this year. Obviously, he's at the second-rate Broncos next year. The point matter is that the depth of Australia is as good as the best of any team in the world. Slava says 124 hours. Fair enough. Fair enough. Stars Fanboy says timed out until Tigers make the 8. Ooh, boy. Gee whiz. Now that's something. Now that is something. And all right. About 10 minutes to go here. This is at Amy, isn't it? What's this? Where are they walking? Where is that? Piggy's Adventure says, I'm so sorry, moderator. Please don't ban me again. Please, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. That is a troll all day. I can see that you are a straight-up troll. Like, that is so obvious, man. Man, you got to hide it a little bit better than you are. Yeah, go on. I'll give it 5 minutes. Oh, Jay, it's the most obvious thing. It's so obvious, man. Sad, man. Hey, Bing's Adventures. It's a Saturday night, man. Why don't you go out with your mates or something, you know? Why don't you go out with your mates or something, man? Why don't you just let us watch the footy, have a good time? You go out with your mates, you slap it up, man. You do what you need to do. Roos always had 3 or 4 teams they could put out versus Kiwis for the last 40 years. Well, that's what's going to happen, though, Tom. It's not a disrespectful thing to say. It's that the competition is in Australia, you know? And it's like, people would then say, oh, the Premier League's in England, but England's not that great. It's like, England pretty good, but the Premier League is diversified across every nationality. There are Australians, there are Spanish, Italian, French, there is Croatians, there is Serbians, there's everyone, Wales, Ireland, Russia, USA, Canada, everyone, right? So their league is deliberately diversified. Australia, with rugby league, everyone's playing in Australia, so one that's benefiting our guys. Most of the English lads in the Premier League actually play in the next step down, in the Championship, in League 1, in League 2. So they're not actually competing against those international talents. There are a lot of English talents there, but it's a majority international. I'd say 85% international, right? Except for maybe some of those lower teams. So the point matter is that most of those English lads in England are playing against other English lads. Whilst in Australia, all of our Australian boys are playing against the best in the world, so we know how to be the best and be better because it's all within our own country. So that's the thing that's always going to be tough for any other country to overtake. Best sport too, when I get around here, BK, let's go New Zealand. Still think Aussie win. What do you mean, let's go New Zealand? You're an Aussie, you muppet. Slap up with the 10 gifted memberships. Slap, slap. Slap, there we go, there's the slapper. Shining Star, Safar, Jalen Chow, Brendan Eslick, Laurie Ngingatow, Stewie, Fatima, Full-Time Stories, Jack Davis Rice, and Docs04, all given memberships. So, yeah, these memberships have been going to decent people lately. They have slapper. Be very careful, though. Do not give one to Daniel. Do not give one to Chihuahua Boy Antonio. And do not give one to Callum Murphy. Do not give one to Callum Murphy. Okay, fun fact for you, Jay, by the way, and for everyone who knows who I'm talking about. Malcolm still got a new membership the other day. Malcolm's hidden on this channel, for anyone who doesn't know. Malcolm, I don't know if he realizes that he has been hidden from the channel. Trell hasn't played international in a year and Origin in about 2.5 years. Consider all the talent in the Australia team right now. Would you consider Trell not coming back to Oz unless he gets back into 2021 form? Trell will get back into the team when he's good enough. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. Call Strike says, what do you do for a living? Slab, what's his salary, man? He's a pimp. He's a pimp in Surface Paradise. That's what he does, Coil Strike. That's what he does. Yeah, no more Malcolm, West Ham waffle. Absolutely, Zach. Star Wars Fanboy says, why'd Malcolm get hidden? Too many wires, Chance? Because he's an idiot. Best Sport 2.0 says, Trell walks into the team when he's fit. Absolutely Best Sport. You know, it's not even debatable. You know, you look at the centre pairing right now, and you got Katoni and Hamiso. One, Trell is the best centre in the game. I've said this to you guys for years and years, since the beginning of my channel, really. Trell is the best centre in the game. He's the best centre when he's playing centre. That's why I really wish the Rabbitohs actually knew how to find a better fullback and put Trell in the centres. If you call it a waste, you call it a waste. I don't really care. I think that the Rabbitohs can't win the comp with Trell at fullback. I don't think they can. I've come to that conclusion now. I just don't think they can. I think that they need to have a different fullback. I do. And I didn't rate Blake Tough, so, you know, but I think Trell is the best centre in the game when fit. Tasmate says, Val's allowed to play, but Fox isn't. Let's right. Hey, Fox might not even be your player anymore, Tasmate. Brighton says, could see Trell walking regardless, he would. Fancy Football Guy says, wait, was Malcolm banned for calling the NRL racist after SJ didn't win the Dally M? Probably one of a very, you know, significant amount of stupid comments from Malcolm. Malcolm was the class clown, but not a funny class clown, just an idiot. Slabber says, Trell wanted to work on his fit. Medvedev says, dang, I didn't know Malcolm was hidden. At least we have Sashin. Sashin? What's Malcolm and Sashin got to do with each other? Sashin's a good bloke. Nothing wrong with Sashin. Nothing wrong with Sashin Kelson. Gee whiz. Markov, we'll tell him you said that, Medvedev. Don't you worry. Markov with a blotter says, let's try. Yeah, exactly right. It's going to be a good game here, folks. Come on, here we go. We're about to get rocking and rolling. Yeah, don't get... Oh, here comes the Dogs fans with their absolute waffle. You don't rate Taff. He's easily top 10. You're a waffler. You're a waffler. Australia about to come out here. Let's read through the team list again here just before the game does start, guys. Hit that like button right now. Bang, bang, bang. Smack like. Thanks for coming. And subscribe if you are new around here. But we've got the fullback, James Tedesco, who is the captain, with the wingers being Dylan Edwards and Valentine Holmes. Hamisa Tabuai-Fidow and Tony Staggs are the centres, with Cameron Munster as the 5'8" and Jally Sherry Evans as the halfback. You go on the front row, Jay Trebojevic alongside Thomas Flagler. And the number 9 is Ben Hunt. Back row, Cameron Murray, Ruben Cotter, with the lock being Isaiah Yeo. Interchange-wise, Harry Grant, Lindsay Collins, Patrick Carrigan, and Nico Hines, with the 18th man replacement being Liam Martin. Moving over to the Kiwis now. Fullback, Chance Newell-Klokstad, with the wingers being Ronaldo Mulitalo, a bit of Fortnite boy there, and Jermaine Isako, a bit of punch to the ground when Blaze makes him miss his kicks at Seabus. Matty Tomoko and Joe Manu are the centres, with Dylan Brown as the 5'8" and Jerome Hughes as the halfback. Front row, James Fisher-Harris and Moses Leota. James is the captain, with Kieran Foz foreign as the hooker, baby. Over to Foz, baby. Over to Foz. Isaiah Papali'i and Britt Nakora, the back row, and then Joseph Tarpany is the lock. Manu Brown, Nelson Asafa Solomona, Griffin Neiman, and Leo Thompson interchange, with Nafahu White as the 18th man replacement. But the anthems are about to get started here, baby. The anthem's about to get started. I want to see a score prediction out of you guys right now. Comment in the chat. Comment in the chat right now. Score prediction. Bing, bang, boom. Thanks for coming. Dazmate says, Fox is going to Parramatta, and I think I might become a Parramatta fan because Parramatta is a good team. Even though I'm a Dogs fan, I shouldn't like Parramatta, but I think I might go for the Parramatta Squeals. Wow, that's a really dodgy comment there from Dazma. I never would have expected that from him. I never, ever would have expected that from him. Mevita says, Sashin is cool. They're both Warriors fans, so I thought that, but Sashin is cool. Yeah, Sashin's good. The other good bloke is... Dazmate says, Tough is a grand final and current New South Wales Cup Premiership winner. Hey, Squeals fan. Settle down. Blissy says, wow, sporting event playing. Welcome to the jungle again. Shock. Hey, mate, welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, mate. Fancy football guys to stand up and sing the national anthem. Well, it's not on right now. Also, I just realized I'm wearing a black shirt. I just bit my tongue. This is actually the Chicago White Sox, who I'm actually not a fan of either. I'm not a fan of the Chicago Cubs. I just like this shirt. So, one, wearing this when the Kiwis are playing against my own team, Australia. Don't know if I should be doing that when it's black. And two, I don't actually support the team that I'm currently wearing anyway. So, you know, a little bit, you're blocked after saying that. It's actually you got to capitalize the Y there, mate, with the OU and then an apostrophe RE. That's you should have said that, yeah. Yeah, Zach says, alert the media, Brizzy train clips. Oh, what's he said? At a party right now, so really won't be in the stream for too long. Thanks, mate. I don't know how I'm going to get through without you. I really don't. I really don't, mate. Tom5150 says, Russell Crowe still involved with the Rabbitohs. Aussie government ever give him a passport? Firstly, what? But secondly, I don't know if Crowe is still around the Rabbitohs. I know he's obviously still a Rabbitohs fan, but does he still own him? I don't think he does he? Does he? I dead set cannot remember if he's still there. I love the New Zealand national anthem. Whose idea was it to play this in Melbourne? It's a good point. It's a good point. Broggy Sports is 34-24 to Oz. Jax is Oz 26-12. Broggy Sports, oh, that's right, 34-24. Shining Stars in New Zealand 26, Oz 18. Silly man, silly man. Tom5150 says Roo's win could be Slaughter. Slaughter. Wow, that's a bold call after the Kiwis put 50 past Samoa last week. 16-12 Oz Brighton says, can see Stags missing a few good goal kicks. Mate, give him a Munster, he never misses. Zach Hewitt says Monotalo to step out on 3 tries, Australia win 18-0. How dare you say that about Fortnite, boy? We've got man with massive capitals in the chat. Thank you, but it's still thank you, Muhammad. Adamo says he does. That's why I assume they're playing in Vegas. He does. Yeah, he does. Who are we talking about? Who have I forgotten? Oh, Russell Crowe. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he does. There you go. Alex, man, for 18 months, says, fuck Manu Brown for a hat-trick. Bet your grandma on it. Bet your grandma on it. Well, listen here. All right, Granny. Get to sports bet, mate. GT, FIG says, g'day. Hello, mate. How you doing? Oh, who's the... Some clown just yelled out, up the roos in the New Zealand national anthem. Like, have some respect, man. Have some respect. It's all banter and sledging and having a crack at each other, but like, holy damn. Like, have some respect for somebody else's national anthem, especially when they're our brothers, man. We've gone to war with this country. This is good rugby league. This is a great game we're about to watch here. Have some respect for your fellow brothers. Jack says, before the game starts, just want to acknowledge the Tigers going for a 3-peat in 2024. That is true. Australians, oh, let us rejoice. For we are young and free. It's like I'm sailing a boat, you know? That's what I'm doing right there. Haley says, coming to the Aussies. Mevita says, I heard that as well. Very disrespectful. Yeah, just a clown, man. Is goodbye sea. What a song. You know? What a nation. What a country. Get around the Aussies. 66% have voted for Australia. GT says, let's go the Aussies. That's exactly right. Re77 says, congrats to your Bulls today, Mr. Streamer. Sad my Grizzlies aren't going too well. Yeah, bing bong, baby. Let's go. Bing bong, baby. Let's go. New hat, too, by the way. Woo! Probably a Bronco fan, too. I would say So Slapper. If you're going to point one out, that'd be him, yep. Advance Australia fair. I reckon they should get me for the national anthem one day. Hey, Peter Volandis, get me for the national anthem, mate. You know you want to. You know you want to. Logan Ballsack says, can't wait for Malcolm to yell up the wires during the Oz anthem. Jack says, come on, boys, let's go. Mitchell says, Blaze is singing more than the players. Oh, yeah. I literally didn't look, didn't care, don't really at all care about how many of the Aussie boys are singing the anthem, to be fair. Because I do know how diverse it is. I will sing, this is what I always will maintain to you guys. I will sing my anthem for Australia because I'm proud of my country, Australia. But I also am aware why other people don't, and I do think it is diversive. I also know that no matter how much you give, you'll always have to give more. So it's a very difficult situation. But I also think that the anthem can be better. But I will sing this anthem until it changes. Haley says, Aussie's winning all day. Lowering into outside Blaze. Hello, everyone. Get around it. Kangaroos by field goal, 17-16. What a game that would be. We'd be going crazy, though. Crazy. Mexicaner says hello. Hello, mate. Bob James, BK, quiet. Mate, listen, I'm not from Sydney, but I may as well be in the Sydney Opera House. It's just as simple as that. You know, it's not debatable. But here we go. Here's the haka. Here comes the haka. Take him on, Aussies. Take him on. Slav says, what entertainment they're going to get for Vegas? Shannon Knoll, most likely. He's cheap. Shannon Knoll. No, probably Guy Sebastian. They probably know a bit of Guy Sebastian there in... They probably do know a bit of Guy Sebastian in America. I don't know. Who would be a favourite? Maybe Iggy Azalea. Maybe Iggy Azalea. Who's the other Aussies? Nicole Kidman did the anthem? I don't know. Meatloaf. I wish I could time you out, Joe. I could time you out, but I'm not going to. Alright, here's the haka. Bit of Britain Nokora. James Fisher-Harris there leading it. Who's the one getting into it the most here today? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Blitzy, welcome to BKRmy, bro. Appreciate you for joining up. Trust me, in the off-season, all the support you guys show is very much needed, man. I really do appreciate all the support you guys show. Leo Thompson. He was really good last week, Leo Thompson. Britton Okora is probably the one getting into it the most. Or Jerome Hughes. I'd say Jerome Hughes right now. Jimmy Barnes for Vegas. Jimmy Barnes. Nelson Sargas says, go the Aussies. Boy George. Blitzy. Muppet. Britton Okora getting a bit of a tongue wobble going in. Get Blaze the Vegas opening. Great singing and has BK Sport USA, which you should check out. We're actually doing our USA content on this channel, man. So you probably don't even check that one out, to be fair. New Zealand Bombers getting around to Kiwis. Let's go. Kiwis. Delta Goodrum. You know what? Maybe if I'm... No. I'm not going to time you out. But Delta Goodrum, we get that as our Rugby League International pre-game buddy hype music. Oh, they're just staring each other down right now. Here we go. Have a pop. Punch on, lads. Get into him. They're just... Who's breaking first? Are we just going to stand here all night, lads? We standing here all night? We're going to play a game, or what are we doing? We're just staring at each other at the moment. Guy Fieri. Oh, now they're walking forward. Oh, was that a part of it? Like, I don't know. They just stared at each other for like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, maybe like 2 minutes, but... They walk up. Here we go. Fish is right in Ruben Cotter's face here. Fish and Ruben Cotter. Val and... Oh, Nico and Mulatalo. The Sharky boys. Nico's just laughing in his face. That's funny. Nelson, the Southern Solomona and Camo. That was so funny between Fortnite Boy and Nico Hines there, man. Nico is just in his face with Mulatalo, and he's literally just smiling at him. That's funny as. That was kind of strange. I don't know if that was a part of it, and the Kiwis just thought they'd break or something like that, but Aussies just stood there staring at them, and the Kiwis just stood there staring at them. I don't really know what happened there. Sport Reactions, that was so cringe up the bloody Irish, mate. We're going to win the next World Cup. I haven't seen you around here for a while, Sport Reactions, but Irish win the World Cup. Mate, in the Rugby Union World Cup, you guys can't even ever make a semi-final, so I don't know about that. Zach says, you wouldn't be the worst ever to sing the national anthem. Some American sang it and it had a massive voice at the end. A voice crack. Oh, man. You go and have a... Not right now, watch this stream right now, but go and have a look at worst American anthems, because every single sporting game in America, and that's every Major League Baseball game, every NBA game, every NFL game, and every hockey game, there is a national anthem song. Every single game. I shit you not. I swear to you. If you've been to America, you know, every single game in American professional sport has a national anthem before it. Every time. So you can go and have a look at the biggest fails. Does Fisher-Harris have his phone on him? Undercut Shannon says, does this have a knockout game as well, or is this just pool play, round robin within pool? So this game effectively means nothing. Next week, Australia play New Zealand. That game is the final. The original Wiggles would go hard. Slapper. That would be the best thing that ever did happen. Especially if they had Mr. Jeff. Alright guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Australia about to take on the Kiwis. Australia and New Zealand here. Like, subscribe, get into it. Staring intensifies, mate. The staring just then, Bob, was something else. Mama says they invoked the fear of God. Blitzy says, I am Aussie, but if someone punched Munster, then I wouldn't even be upset. But Munster's a great bloke. What's wrong with Munster? What's wrong with Munster? Logan Ballsack says, send that mother back to Tilted Towers, Nico. Exactly right. I don't even know what that means, but I'm assuming it's a Fortnite joke. Bizza Lad says, I'm pretty sure I saw Nico slip $100 into the ref listen, I don't think we need to put $100 in the rest pocket when you're Australian. Undercast Shannon says, who will win the next Rugby World Cup 2023? My prediction, New Zealand. I said South Africa before the tournament started, so I may as well say South Africa still. Alright, we're still waiting for the kickoff here. Game was actually meant to kick off 5 minutes ago, so... Here we go. We're going to kick it off anytime soon. We're actually going to kick it off today, or are we instead going to watch some Netflix? I feel like we might be watching some Netflix instead, to be fair, because we're still waiting for the kickoff. His hair is too much gel. And there's no... No, you did not say New Zealand. There's no... Oh, that's out in the full. Holy damn, New Zealand. Jermaine Asako has kicked the ball out on the full. But Anakat Shunt, you are literally lying. There is no way that you said New Zealand would win the World Cup before the tournament started when the odds of them winning were like 10 or 11 to 1. No chance. But there we go. So kick out in the full there from the Kiwis, and Sherry Evans is going to get the ball into the attack in 20 already. Oh no. Fins up Asako. Start the match premise almost on. Yeah, it would be. City wouldn't be playing all tomorrow or the day after. We play United, actually, I think Monday morning. So Ben Hunt. No, give it up to Jake Chaboyevich. They're 20 minutes out here from the line here. Here come the Aussies already. A minute into the game. Australia, first tackle. Ben Hunt is Yo off to Thomas Flegler. And Flegler here will be 13 minutes out here from the line. Unica chance. No, I'm saying that I predicted. Yeah, no, I'm saying not true. Is Yo, Sherry Evans, Tedesco, Katoni Staggs. Absolutely slap. Oh, it's a strip. Oh, it's going to be a knock-on there from the Kiwis. It's going to be a knock-on there from the Kiwis. Don't worry, Jay. I did see a comment, and I'm refreshing. That is it's a good word there from the Kiwis to muscle up there for to get the ball back, but it is a knock-on. It is a knock-on there. Knock-on there. Scoreboard hasn't updated. It was updated now, son. It has updated now. If you give me money, I'll believe you. Hey, Blitzy, donation button is right there, son. You streaming Tonga vs England? I honestly don't think I'll be able to. I'm on keto right now for the last 3 weeks, plus I've been doing 2 workouts a day. And my schedule, I wake up at 5:30 and I go to sleep at like bloody 8 or 9 at the moment. So, probably not, man, but we'll see how we go. If I'm feeling after this game, I'll get a bit of a quick nap in and then try and stream it. But it is on at an awful time. Ben Hunt gives up to Flegler, and Flegler's going to be 5 minutes out on the line, second tackle. Also, this is usually my rest period from the season, but no rest at the moment with the internationals. Yo, he's 4 meters out, he's going, Yo! 1 meter out, so close. It's going to be a long night for New Zealand. Right now, it's looking like it. Ben Hunt gives it out the back here to Val Holmes. Oh, where's the knock on there? What knock on? Who knocked this ball on? Ben Hunt? Or Val Holmes? Where did the knock on happen? I didn't even see it. Yo, what was that play the ball? Oh, was it a bad play the ball? There you go, I didn't even see it. Oh, yeah, it was a bad play the ball. Please, Oz need to win sport somehow after what happened to Volk Sunday. I bet we win. I'm timing you out for bringing that Volk thing up. I'm timing you out. We got through a whole couple of days without thinking about Volk, and you've just gone and ruined all our nights. So it's going to be Jermaine Sarko here, 15 minutes out here from their own line. Oh, like Tonga vs England should be good though, but same sense, it's like 1:30 in the morning. Second tackle, busy lads is Muppet. What a Muppet, man! Please see, have a word to yourself. Go to the mirror, have a look at yourself, and say, you know what, I'm an idiot. That's what I want you to say right now. How dare you bring up Volk? We were all just watching the footy here, enjoying footy, and then you come in with some baller shit. Fourth tackle now at the 40. Fourth tackle at the 40, they go right hand side. Now it's fifth tackle, Joseph Tarpany. He'll be 45 minutes out. At least this is a good warm-up for next week anyway, you know. Like, regardless of the score. Like, Australia beat New Zealand in the women's in the regular pool stages and then lost just before in the finals. So, Val Holmes will bring it back here to the 20. Need Val Holmes to really have a good game tonight to justify his selection despite what's happened, obviously. Obviously, we all know what Val Holmes has done in the past, and we know what kind of player he is, but he needs to justify his immediate selection despite his off-field antics. He's in a bit of a pickle right now in regards to the fan perspective of him. Fourth tackle. But then again, boys are boys, man. Like, they're still humans. Left-hand side here. Munster, I'm not making excuses for it, but Munster here, he'll get this ball to the 45. Fifth tackle. Still can't believe Australia didn't capitalise. I was really lazy from Isaiah Yo. For Australia not to capitalise on that moment is pretty sad. Because New Zealand handed them the opportunity on a platter to be 20 metres out. They had basically a set and a half. And knocked the ball on. Still not as bad as his choice to join the worst team in the NFL, the New York Jets. The New York Jets are a bad team. They are a bad team. Synax says New Zealand looks strong. I don't think they've done anything to... No one's done anything yet, mate. It's been 5 minutes. I don't think either team have done anything yet. What New Zealand have done is make a mistake, and Australia have done is make a mistake. That's all I can tell you from the first 5 minutes of this game. So right-hand side, Jerome Hughes will give it off here to Joey Manu. Joey Manu inside, taking down Jerome Hughes. What was the score of the women's? I think it was 12-6. 12-6. Australia took lead 6-0, and then New Zealand won 12-6. Good take by Tedesco, but it will be Fortnite Boy takes him down. No, it was Osako, not Fortnite Boy. Did New Zealand really win? They were paying like $10 after they were down 6-0. Yeah, they won. Yeah, they won 12-6. New Zealand just did the best haka in history. That's what I saw. What? The best haka in history? I've seen many better hakas than what I just saw. What? The best haka in history? Is that the first haka you've ever watched? Mevedo says a Yo mistake and a Saga mistake is all that's happened so far. Yeah, nothing's happened so far. I think this person's just yeah, he's definitely drunk, Jay. This Synak is definitely drunk, or this is the first game of rugby league this person's ever watched, because there is absolutely zero chance that anyone would say that was the best haka ever. I've seen way better hakas from the Kiwis, from the All Blacks, from anybody. Probably from the New Zealand basketball team. Like, that was an okay haka. There's nothing wrong with it, but like, best haka ever? I'd say, yeah, no. Anyway, New Zealand here, 25 metres out. He's drunk. He's drunk, guys. Isaac Luke to win the haka was another level. Isaac Luke was something else. I remember, yeah, he used to get passionate. The haka tomorrow morning will smoke it. I agree, Sam. Yeah, tomorrow, well, New Zealand versus South Africa. The last time they played each other in the World Cup final was 1995. And there's controversy that surrounds it. But that was in South Africa, so different tomorrow, but it's the biggest rivals in rugby union. It'll be huge. It'll be a massive match. To be fair, I should stream it. And that's how the full. All Black Kiwis looking strong, lads. Kiwis looking strong. They food poisoned us. Oh my god. Don't worry, you're not the first time someone's commented that in the chat today, Sam. You're not the first person to comment that in the chat today. But guess what, Sam? Best movie of all time? One of them, Invictus. Invictus, man. Great movie. It's a very good movie. You know this, though. I did say, before the tournament started, I thought South Africa would win. You know this, everyone knows this. I did say before the tournament started, so I'm not hating, I'm just saying. I thought South Africa would win before the tournament started. Flegler, Yo here will be third tackle. Good run from Yo. Needs to make up for his early mistake. Yes, I'll be doing Papua New Guinea vs Fiji, yes. Alright, Jake Boyovich at the back here to Munster. Munster here to Cameron Murray. Murray here, 11 metres out of the line. I called All Blacks as well, so let's see. It's because you're a Kiwi, mate. No one listens. It's like me saying Australia wins the World Cup. No one listened. For tackle, out to Val Holmes! Shot on Val Holmes, baby! Boom, 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 boom! Kiwi's looking strong. Kiwi's looking strong, Synak. Try time, Val Holmes, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. 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 Try time 4-0. Kid to come. Try that with Cleveland Val, didn't see that coming from Teddy. Yeah, I really didn't. Tedesco, beautiful kick through. Beautiful kick through. Gets a pass Fortnite boy. And Val Holmes. Missed a fun time out. Scored a try on the wing. Yeah, forgot. Yeah, Val will be kicking off Stags. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Dan says Fox would have done better, to be honest. Jay says somebody jinxed it. I think the name starts with C and ends with K. Mitchell says, get Stags out of the team. He looks too much like Tommy Talau from behind. What? That's random. Ronaldo was too distracted by his one-kill Fortnite game. To be fair, like, this isn't It's not actually awful defense there from the Kiwis. It was just a perfect kick there from Tedesco. I'm not going to lie, that was not bad defense from the Kiwis in my personal opinion. They actually had the numbers covered, but it's just the kick through was perfect from Tedesco, and Val Holmes too fast, too good. Justified his selection. There you go. Laurie says, yep, looking strong is different than playing strong. Nice try, Val Holmes. Saying nice try is always a bit of a weird one, because it's like, I know what you're saying, but it feels like you're saying nice tries and you scored, or nice try, mate. You did your best. Sarnak says more Kiwi jerseys than Australia jerseys in the crowd. What are you trying to prove here, man? What are you trying to prove? What is your point to prove here? It's a great question. It's a really good question. Sarnak was tied up by Jay. I don't understand what they're trying to prove. Like, oh wow, they've got more jerseys in the crowd. That's great. Well, we've got more points on the board. So 6-0 Australia here. 10 minutes into the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Sarnak, when you can tell me how many times the the Kiwis have won a World Cup in Rugby League over the Australians in the sport that we're watching right now, without referring to the Rugby Union World Cup, because then I'll just talk about cricket and I'll talk about all the other sports. Then obviously come back to me, right? Because we can talk about literally every sport, and except for Rugby Union and maybe rowing, Besides that, Australia wins everything else. So I don't really know what you're trying to prove here, mate. I don't know. But it says, dear BKR Sport community, I would like to sincerely apologise for the actions just presented. Volk is a stand-up bloke and the words spoken were not intended to hurt anyone. I just like everyone else. Alright, we'll trust you for the time being. Didn't Billy Slater give us a World Cup? Yeah, you're one and only. Now, would you like to count how many times Australia have received the World Cup? Hey, it was nice seeing in the World Cup final, though, last year, Sam. I really enjoyed playing the Kiwis. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that was Samoa. It was Samoa. Team you just beat 13-0. That was the team we played in the final. Right hand side, third tackle here for the Australians. They'll get this ball to the 40. Away you tried to test me. Good offload there by Ches. Great offload. Val Holmes could follow up to the 45. Blitz says was hurt by at what? And Blitz is going to be getting a 5-minute timeout again. Hey, listen, man, move on from the Volk, you idiot. So it's going to be the Kiwis now at the 50. So he's distracting us with the stupid Volk. Stop talking about the Volk fight. So first tackle here to Fisher Harris. Obviously, we don't want to talk about the Volk fight because Australians don't want to talk about that. That was a really heartbreaking moment for Aussies. So second tackle, that's a Flegler special, Medvedev. Fisher Harris. Oh! That run was massive. 2 from 3 completion for the Kiwis, 4 from 6 for the Aussies. Right-hand side, off to Joe Manu. Joe Manu, 13 metres out of the line, 4th tackle. Mitchell with the $8 redo donation says, not good enough, Mr. Angry Pill Man. Very much Angry Pill Man. Left hand side, Kiwis. Kiwis made it to Moko. Oh, that's a huge hit there from Ruben Cotter. Again, up here. 15 out, back to Dylan Brown. No, something else. Oh, that's an awful kick from Dylan Brown. The kicking tonight from the Kiwis has been dreadful. Go left, go left, go left, go left, go left. And they'll get split out to the 35. 0 tackle. Oh, we nearly got the offload, but nearly knocked it on. But thank you very much, Mitchell, for the $8 redo donation. Like I said, in the off-season, man, every donation goes a long way. Who stopped New Zealand on getting to the final, Sam? Can I answer that question? I'm going to put my hand up. I think I might know. But we'll wait to see if Sam would like to answer that question for you. Sherry Evans, right-hand side, taking down the 43rd tackle here. 6 again for the Aussies. 6 again. So Ben Hunt goes to Flegler. This could be a long night for the Kiwis, the strong Kiwis right now. First tackle, they're 30 metres out here from the line. They roll it back. They go left-hand side to Munster. Munster steps inside himself. That was really slow there from Munster. That was weird. What's the next movie review? So the reason Star Wars Fanboy BK Travel hasn't really been going this week is simply because I don't have a car. And I had a lot of plans. I was meant to have it this week. I get my car back on Tuesday. I had a lot of plans, but I just couldn't do anything. So the fitness has still been going. You'll see that from this week coming up. I'm 3 weeks even to the fitness now. 4th tackle, 10 metres out. Ben Hunt to Munster. Munster, Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans himself. Oh, 4 metres out from the line. 4 metres out from the line. kicks it through. Oh, great kick and great tackle by Tedesco. Tedesco's having a good game. Dropout coming up from the Kiwis to the Australians. Ever says, I wonder if it's the wind behind their backs that's causing the Kiwis kicking not great. Is there wind behind their backs? What? We're not millionaires. Says, Mr. Australian, you can answer it since Sam is a cat. I did have to drive back all the way from Sydney with Mr. Samuel after the grand final, and I can indeed say Sam is a cat. But I can tell you that you are actually, in fact, correct. Australia did beat the Kiwis in the semi-final. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well done. Kentucky Stags here. Was that Val Holmes? Val Holmes had a good game. Kiwis stole the win from England before full-time. SJ Step in the Rugby League World Cup 2013. The neck-minute heartbreak got killed in the final with the Kangaroos. They did get killed, yeah. I remember the Australians only beat the English 6-0 in 2017 World Cup final. Ben Hunt to Flegler. Oh, Flegler! This is why I don't rate you, bar. This is why I don't rate... Oh, he's done. He's done. He's done. He don't know where he is. Ah, that's the Foz, baby. I love it. I'm Australian, but I love when I see the Foz. That's a Titan on Broncos slap up there. Oh, man. That is a Titan on Broncos slap up. Get into him, Fozza. That's my boy. That's my boy. Oh, Flegler's getting used and abused right now. This is what I'm saying. I don't rate Flegler. I don't rate Flegler. I never have. I don't rate Flegler. Fit tackle here for the Kiwis. He's been used and abused in this game. An intercept from his pass, his really bad offload. He just got absolutely romped for a knock on. And then just got romped by Fisher Harris. I don't rate him. So up it goes here. Good take, Edwards. Real strong. We all know Edwards is safe under the high ball. I'm a cat. I'll let you walk the way next time. You won't do anything of the sort, Sam. You won't do anything of the sort. He also has tomato sauce coming out of his coming out of his nose. So second tackle here for the Australians. It'll be Val Holmes. It'll be taking out the 30. Flegler smack. You smack. You got to smack. Tell Mr. Wolf Wolf to give you your car back. Who's Mr. Wolf Wolf? Mr. Wolf Wolf is a car dealership. 40-20 attempt here from Australia. 40-20 attempt here. Oh, no. It doesn't. Oh, if it sits up, but. Oh, just went too deep. 7 tackles set coming up. Sam is too much of a cat to make you walk. He's only right, Millionaire. See? You tell him. See? Sam, listen. It's not me saying it, mate. You got to give the people what they want. And the people what they want is you driving. Sydney. Simple as that. You know? Bada bing, bada boom. First tackle now at the 32 for the Kiwis. Had to keep it PG for the kids. Yeah, listen, it makes sense. So his Uber account is in negative. I'll leave him in coughs. My Uber account's actually in very much the positive, actually. Nothing wrong with Uber right now. Nothing wrong with Uber. Fisher Harris gives it off to Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown gives it off to... I don't even know who that is. Is that Papa Lee, maybe? No, I can't even see who that is. No, it is Isai Papa Lee. Right hand side drop. Why does it not look like Isai Papa Lee? Third tackle now turns into fourth there. 32 metres out here from the line. Flegler just needs to... Oh, 6 again. Here come the Kiwis. Joey Tarpany. He'll get this ball now. 20 metres out. Still pumping. Still pumping. 15 out. Pumping. Exactly right. You won't do such a thing, Sam. Tell him, Brimdom Millionaire. Jerome Hughes off to Moses Leota. 8 metres out from the line. Second tackle. Would actually love the Kiwis to score here. Keep this game competitive. Fish! Oh, man. What a tackle by Jake Trebojevic. Probably should be 6 again. They go right inside Fozza. He probably should have run that himself there, Fozza. Tarpany. He'll get taken down 5 metres out of the line. They go right-hand side. Jerome Hughes kicks it through for himself. It's going to be a try anyway. Britt Nakora. What happened there? That was... Where's the fullback? They're going to have a look at this, but what happened with... Where's Tedesco? Yeah, the referee has said something here too, though, so they're going to have a look at this. That was too easy. There has to be a reason for that being too easy. Where's Tedesco? Tedesco's all the way back there. Oh, they're looking potentially for a sin bin, but because Britt Nakora scores this try, it won't be a sin bin. But I don't understand why there's no fullback in this situation. It's a good play there from Jerome Hughes, but it definitely would have been. I think that's a penalty try if Britton Nakora doesn't score that. Because there's no fullback in the back, and it's pretty clear that Cam Murray... Why was Tedesco in the line? It was a great kick. It's a great try, but that's kind of on Tedesco, almost a trip. No, it's a penalty try if the try wasn't scored for mine, but the try was scored, so it doesn't matter. Someone says lucky Nakora was there. Not really, actually, because you could have actually seen a sin bin and a penalty try. So if Nakora wasn't there, Sinak, you more than likely would have had a sin bin for Australia and a penalty try in New Zealand. But because Nakora scored, that means that it's just a try. It's just as simple as that. He's had a right down for where's the one? Where's Tedesco? Said he went to Bali. I think so. I think so. Where's Wally? Where's Tedesco? And Jermaine Sarko will kick it on through. So it is 6-6 here. We're 20 minutes to go here the first half. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Sinex is lucky for Australia. Well, fair enough, really. But I think I speak on behalf of anyone here. We want this to be a competitive game. Especially considering that we are resting a lot of the team. This isn't our first team. But we want this to be as competitive as it possibly can be. We don't want to sit here through another blowout. We've had to sit through Samoa, New Zealand. We've had to sit through Australia versus Samoa. We've had to watch Papua New Guinea versus Cook Islands. Luckily for us, we've had the Cook Islands versus Fiji. It's been a close game. But we want a good game. We want a close, competitive game. So for the love of God, Kiwis, like, stand up and do something in this game. That's what we want. And Australia, after 20 minutes, because, like, for example, right? Trell's not playing. Tino's not playing. Payne Haas not playing. Nathan Cleary not playing. All these, Liam Martin not playing. There's so many players not playing this game, so we want to see the Kiwis. I would actually nearly prefer the Kiwis. Well, I don't want them to win, but like I would nearly prefer them to like only lose by 2, and even if they win by 2, as long as we win next week, that's the main thing. Next week is the main one. But you still, with that being said, I want to win, but I want the Kiwis to absolutely stay close in this game. Absolutely. Critter better than Teddy. At fullback, I'm not even going to respond now. So it's going to be Australia now with the ball at 10. And it'll be Dylan Edwards who's going to get this ball to the 24 or so. Australia, they're a bit weird lately. It's like they just get to a certain... Oh, Murray with a massive run to the 40. What a run by Cameron Murray. Damn, that was huge. Hamisa Tabuai-Fado, he'll get this ball to the 50. At least it's you calling me a cat. What do you mean? So go right hand, not side. Eshe not plays a huge hit in the team. Lucky they have a good half like unlike Small. Sinak, Eshe, it could have played. Eshe's not their halfback. Jerome Hughes is their halfback. SJ was never going to be selected as their halfback. It was always Jerome Hughes and Dylan Brown. Oh, Edwards knocks it back. Hamiso, back inside. Oh, Lindsay Collins. He's the best fullback in the game. Lindsay Collins. It goes backwards. It's a try. That out of nowhere. That just came out of nowhere. But I'm still getting over. Sinak, do you even know the Kiwis team? SJ was never going to play halfback for the Kiwis. It was always Jerome Hughes and it was always Dylan Brown. But Edwards goes backwards. Goes backwards. Back to Hamiso. And then Hamiso, the best fullback in the game, Lindsay Collins. You can't stop him, man. He's the best fullback in the game, Lindsay Collins. He's the best fullback in the game. It's actually a knock-on from Isako. Tom5150 says, mate, as I said before, your Roos can put out 3 to 4 teams against the Kiwis, same caliber. I agree, but I also think that the Kiwis can put out a couple... Oh, actually, the depth isn't as much. It's not as much, but the Kiwis still have good depth. But it's just like, it's... Kiwi-Australia rivalry in rugby league is really strange because Kiwis, like, always talk as if, like, they're the biggest competitor. And whilst they are the biggest competitor, they've also haven't won much. They also haven't won much. So it's like... It's like when, at least with Australia and Rugby Union, we've had 2 World Cups which happened 34 million years ago. But with that being said, if the All Blacks win tomorrow, then we're 2 World Cups behind. But it kind of still makes sense in that department. Like, Kiwis have never really had a great deal of right to talk shit to the Kangaroos at all. And it's because we just like 9 World Cups to their 1 or whatever it is. Val Holmes will kick the kick and it'll make it 12-6. But, like, the Kiwis are the closest thing to a competition for Australia as well. Or you could say England. But, like, England also have never won anything in anything. When was the last time England even beat Australia? When was the last time they did? How's the instant impact from Collins and Carrigan? Absolutely. Well, how about the run from... who was the run from? It was... Cameron Murray. That Murray run was brilliant. Collins better than Teddy at 1, proven in all levels of footy. Star Wars fanboy. It's just fact at this point. It just is. Jeff was correct. SJ hasn't retired. He's unavailable. Family first. SJ would never have been the halfback, guys. It's always been Jerome Hughes. I don't understand where this conversation is coming from. Sean Johnson was not going to be selected as the halfback. It was always going to be Jerome Hughes and Dylan Brown. Because why would you go for a halfback for one time when you've got the 2 halves that you've played with for years and want to play with for years? Why would you take out Jerome Hughes and put SJ in for this one tournament? It makes no sense. SJ is not the number 1 halfback for New Zealand. It is Jerome Hughes. It has been that way for years, and it's going to be that way for years. I have no idea where this conversation is even coming from. Sean Johnson wasn't going to be playing. Sean Johnson hasn't played halfback for the Kiwis for years. Isaiah Yo got this ball to the halfway point. Teddy's the best fullback. No. Cherry Evans now puts that ball into the corner. Tedesco's a great fullback, but he's not the best fullback. Best fullback right now for me. You'd have to say Dylan Edwards. But, like, it depends on what you see as a fullback. Do you want an X-Factor fullback or do you want a really safe powerhouse? X-Factor, safe powerhouse. X-Factor, Reece Walsh. Safe powerhouse is Dylan Edwards. England suck at everything with a terrible country. Mate, they're going really well in the cricket right now. Really well. Really well. 4th tackle now. Third tackle. Get a good offload away. Joey Manu. Taking down to the 45. Jack says, I hope it's a close game because it has blowout vibes. It's a 50-50 vibe for me. I think Australia wins, but I still don't know if this is a blowout or a close game yet because the Kiwis are still in the game. It's not like they're out of this game at all, but it does give off that vibe like Australia can just kind of score out from anywhere, whilst the Kiwis have to work really hard to score. Don't forget Ponga. Ponga is very good too. Oh! There's Edwards knocking on. There's Edwards. He's usually very safe under the high ball too. Can't wait to see Dylan Martinez and Lesniak score tries in Matama'a Tonga next year. He's playing for Tonga next year, is he? If you want safe, take Edwards. Well, Edwards is safe. I know he's makes one mistake and now he's not safe. Makes one mistake and now he's not safe. The guy's won back-to-back premierships, man. He won Clive Churchill. What you mean? Makes one mistake and now he's not safe at the back under the high ball. I hope it's a close game. That's like chucking Adam Reynolds in at halfback next year if he's having an all-time great season in Cleary. Absolutely does, mate. Spot on. That's like chucking Sean Johnson into the Kiwis right now is like chucking Adam Reynolds in at halfback next year if he's having an all-time great season in Cleary. Absolutely. There's your New South Wales and Oz fullback. Get Sloan in. Oh, what a timeout slapper for talking about Tyrell Sloan. Grayson Livingston says Dream Buller best fullback. Maybe no. Great fullback though. Oh, Dazman actually timed him out. Oh, 10 seconds. Oh, you didn't. Daz, you didn't. I wasn't actually saying time slapper out, but at least it's only for 10 seconds. So 15 minutes to go here, the first half. 5 meters out on the line. Leo Thompson, he was great last week. Let's see him have a good game again this week. 5 meters away from the line. Second tackle. Kieran Foran at the back to Dylan Brown. Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes should have passed it. Third tackle. They're 5 meters out here from the line. 14 and a half to go here the first half. 12-6. That was a weird play, the ball just then. Nothing wrong with it, but it was just weird. Left-hand side, Dylan Brown over the top here, but Val Holmes had that covered. Montalto, Fortnite boy, taking down 8 mates out on the line, 4 tackle. Never mentioned Supercoach Killer again. Right-hand side, Dylan Brown. Brown off to Fozza. Fozza to Joey Tarpany. And Tarpany, he'll be cracking on. Good run to the 5. Fit tackle now. Foreign. Off to Leo Thompson. Thompson, Jerome Hughes under pressure. Where's Tedesco? Edwards. Oh! That looked pretty safe to me, guys. That looked pretty safe. Wow. What a grab by the safe powerhouse Mudderfish Dylan Edwards. Slap! Third tackle here. And then 10 minutes having their own line. Alex with the $8 donation. Appreciate you, Alex. Says Grayson knows his stuff. Grayson doesn't know his stuff. Right inside, Val. It's a knock on Australia, I think. I don't know what happened just then. Backwards off New Zealand. I see what the Aussies were trying to do there, but that was interesting. How's the crowd? Crowd's okay. It's a typical Melbourne crowd. Not that great, but it's still there. It was safe. Exactly right, man. Don't get into him. Oh, I think that actually... Debatable, but I'm okay with it saying backwards, but it's debatable. He's still in front of him. I don't know, but that was actually a really controversial call there, actually. Lucas, we're not looking too bad. Yeah, but you're also taking on a B grade Australia. But you're looking okay. Attack-wise, not so great. Defense-wise, good. Penalty to the Kiwis. And they're going to get this ball now at the 20 to the penalty. Down 12-6. So 12 minutes to go here of the first half. Oh, the back chat from Australia is going to be 10 metres out. Here we go. All right, Kiwis, you've got the opportunity. Australia just hand you an opportunity on a platter. Do something with it. Tarpane is a player that is very good in his good days. Thank you, Bissell lad. Hey, listen, on my good days, I'm pretty good too. They're very scarce and very far and few in between, but hey, there you go. Right-hand side, gives it off to Dylan Brown. Brown tried to sneak through himself, taking down two meters out from the line. Oh, I thought of a real bad joke just then. Second tackle, 2 meters out. Leo Thompson, what a tackle. Oh, that's actually arguably a hip drop. That's called a hip drop normally, but it's a third tackle of the Kiwis. 3 meters out, it was Ruben Cotter. Dylan Brown gives it out the back here to Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes gives it out. Joe Manu to Isako. No! Oh, I thought he was in for all money, but he's gone over the sideline. Well, no, he's... Why are we checking this? He's missed it by about 5 meters. Isako has missed it by 5 meters. Why are we even looking at this? No, it's not Fortnite boys. It's Isako. Fortnite boys other side. But Isako has gone about 7 meters to 30 meters over the touchline here, and we're still checking this. He doesn't score. He's about 30 meters over the sideline. He's lost it, and he's out. He's so far over the sideline, it's not funny. Tedesco, bang. Look how far out he is. Oh. He's nearly in Rosette, lads. He's nearly in Rosette. What do you mean, wow? What's the commentary saying wow for? What do you mean, wow, commentary? What do you mean, blocker? Blocker. He's so far out. It's so it's crazy. And he's saying, wow, I can't believe that was amazing for him to nearly score. He didn't nearly score. He was out by about 30 meters. Holy gee whiz, and he lost the ball. Blocker Roach, gee. Commentary, man. 0 tackle. 25 meters out of their own line. So good. Wingers are incredible, Vossi says. Wingers are incredible. He's out. He's out, bro. He's out and lost the ball. Why are you circle jerking Jermaine Isako? It's not close. It's on the line. He's horse length out, Grayson says, with a $3 donation. Appreciate you, Grayson. The commentary is circle jerking a no try that was so far out, and he didn't even have the ball in his... Commentary. 10 minutes to go the first half. He ground the ball on the line. The whole ball was over the line. Sam, left hand side, Munster. Munster's 15 out, now third tackle. 10 minutes to go the first half, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe for new around here. Buildup just lost 20 brain cells, mate. Listen to Blocker all year. I didn't even have 20 brain cells. Harry Grant. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. 6 again. So 10 metres out of the line for Australia. They go right hand side all the way across here to Lindsay Collins. Big whoop. 10 metres out of the line. Why was everyone celebrating? I don't know, Star Wars fanboy. I don't know. Voss and Blocker still talk. Oh, wow, that was bad defense. Oh, wow, wasn't bad defense there from Jerome Hughes. Oh, this is an easy try. Lindsay Collins is the best fullback in the game. Lindsay Collins is the best fullback in the game, baby. Boom, 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 boom. And guess what? And this try is actually inside the field of goddamn play. This try is actually inside the field of goddamn play. Crazy. Joe Martin, awful defense. Jerome Hughes, great tackle. Get it back to Harry Grant. Could have passed it to literally anybody and they score. And Lindsay Collins, best fullback in the game. He's the best fullback in the game. Best fullback in the game. Australia choosing who scores their try at this point. 9 minutes to go. Tom says, mate, gold medal for that rank. Classy. Mate, Tom, I'm going to tell you something, okay? When you have to listen to Blocker Roach all season long, you have to sit here and listen to a man that is named Blocker Roach all season long. Through all the games and folks, you start to lose your mind. And then when you get Blocker and Vossi sitting here talking about how good a no try was from the winger, it get crazy, okay? I don't know how to explain it. We've been here for what? We started in February for the NRL pre-season. February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. I've had 9 months. I've had 9 months of Blocker. 9 months. Give me a rest. Give me a rest from Blocker. Give me a rest from Blocker. Gee whiz. Block can give anyone an aneurysm. How's the experience from Murray holding that ball? Most would have pushed that pass and stuffed it. I agree, because Hamisa would have dropped that. Try, Kiwis trying hard. No reward. Kangaroos too classy, make it look easy. I just think, and this is what I said before, the Kiwis have to work extra hard to score. Whilst the Australians can score out of nowhere, and that's what the difference is. Collins tries 2, Kiwis tries 1. Blocker is commentating the cricket this year. I'm not streaming for 3 months, if that's the case. I'm not streaming for 3 months. I am not sitting through 5 days of cricket with Blocker Roach commentating. I refuse. I promise ya, I would not stream if Blocker Roach was commentating the cricket for the 5-day test. Harry Grant. Yeah, that's going to be a penalty here to Australia. There needs to be an option on Cave having no Blocker commentary. Oh, absolutely. Jack said, New Zealand could play some defence to be a close game. New Zealand's defence the first 25 was brilliant, actually. Kiwi said to dominate the middle, simple as that. Exactly right, Jared Ford, because you've got to remember as well, no Tino tonight, no Payne Haas. And no Liam Martin. There is no Tino for Asul Malawi, there is no Payne Haas, and there is no Liam Martin. And Australia is still winning this middle like ease. Like, can you imagine next week when Tino and Payne are playing with Liam Martin? First tackle now, 35 out. Lindsay Collins. Give him another one. Give him a Hattie. Give him a Hattie. He's the best fullback in the game. Harry Grant, Tedesco. Tedesco still going here. He'll get taken down. 13 metres out, third tackle. A Blocker and Warney Ashton. Grayson, we'll see you in 5 minutes, mate. We'll see you in 5 minutes, buddy. So fourth tackle now, and they're 7 metres out of the line. You deserve that timeout, Grayson. Fortson, you know you do too. You know you do. Harry Grant, Sherry Evans gives underneath the Ruben Cotter. Cotter now. 3 minutes out of the line, fit tackle. Harry Grant to Munster. Munster at the back here, Chezard. Sherry Evans over the top of Val Holmes. Knocked back. Oh, I think that's out. I think it's 7 tackles. I think it's a dropout. Yeah. Oh, 20. Oh, I think they'll change this. I think the ball actually hits the dead ball line before Val gets it. I'll check it. Oh, no, apparently I must have been wrong. I must have been wrong. And Fortnite Boy taken back to the 22, 0 tackle. Here we go. I want to look at this again. Oh, close. Close. Jed oh, no. Close for knock on. Second tackle for the Kiwis. Wait, what's happening here? I just realised I made... What's going on? There we go. Then he made sure Blocker not gone to Vegas. Oh, he will. You watch. You watch. Oh, I think I've zoomed in or something. I don't know. I'll have to refresh it in a bit. Jerome Hughes, he'll be taken down now. Fifth tackle. They're 28 metres out of the line. Chandler will clock starter, give it off. Up it goes. Edwards. Hey, guess what, guys? Guess who's safe? Guess who's safe? That man, Dylan Edwards. That's who's safe, lads. Jav Fords, the Roos looking threatening. The whole game. The whole game, my guy. So, second tackle now for the Australians. Tony Staggs will get this ball to the 30 with third tackle. Piers Morgan is less annoying than Blocker. Well, Piers Morgan does it deliberately. Blocker does not do it deliberately. Willie Mason does it deliberately. Blocker does not do it deliberately. So you kind of should just feel sorry for him. It was safe. It was safe, isn't it? Piers Morgan versus the alphabet people is gold. It is quite funny. Alright, Isaku. He'll get taken out at the 20. Cooper Cronk says, for them to put 50 points past Samoa last week, Australia's defense has been pretty good. Thanks, Coops. Thanks, mate. Alright, so Jerome Hughes now with the ball at the 30 with third tackle. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Again, like I said, New Zealand have to work hard for their win. Australia look like they can score at any given opportunity. Whenever they feel like. That's kind of how Australia always feels like, though. Doesn't Piers... Okay, let's get off this conversation, lads. Let's get off it before we start to get into debatable territory. So Tedesco now, he'll go out to the left-hand side, and Isako taken down alongside Britton a quarter. And Munster, he'll give it off to Dylan Edwards. And Edwards to the 25, second tackle. Can someone tell me what the cricket score is right now? How's the cricket looking? Kiwis making a game of it or what? Well, at least it's looking likely Australia win something, though. So, fourth tackle now at the 40. But then again, the Kiwis, as in people in New Zealand, would take losing all 3 games today to win that World Cup tomorrow. 79 for 2. Oh, good. So, Australia's looking pretty dominant there still. In the 11th over, yeah. Australia's looking pretty dominant. 2 down already. It's good. Can we talk about the Titans winning 2024? Mate, you can talk about that till the cows come home. That's what I'm saying, Troy. Oh, well, go the All Blacks. See, that's what I'm saying. You can lose the cricket. You can lose in the men's game here. I know you didn't care about the Rugby League women's. You should, though, because it was a good game. But, you know, you can lose all 3, effectively, and yet the only one you really care about is the All Blacks tomorrow. Joe Manu taken down to the halfway point. Third tackle. People say Edwards is safe. He's grammatically correct. Yeah, Edwards is safe. It's correct. Leo Thompson to the 45, fourth tackle. Should change his name, Pacific Cup to Australia's Cup, really. Alright, inside Jerome Hughes. Joe Manu. Isako. Good defense from Tedesco there. Isako actually had Hamisa Tabuai-Fidow turned out there. He actually had him turned out, but Tedesco was really good in behind. Good kick there from the Kiwis. Try time. Fortnite boy. Mulitalo! Try time for the Kiwis. We might have a good game here. Fortnite boy gets up and scores. It was a good kick. It was a really good kick, that one. You can't blame Tedesco because he had to come across for that right-hand side. You can't blame Tedesco for that one. He was caught at marker. And there you go. Mulitalo, Fortnite boy, scores a try. Basically on the post will be 18-12 any moment now. That's where's Teddy. How can you blame Teddy? He had to make the tackle on the right-hand side of the Sarko. How can you blame Tedesco in that situation? He had to make the tackle on... He had to make the tackle on a Sarko, man. So, like, of course he wasn't going to be back across there for the... Of course he wasn't going to be there for that. Great job with the Kiwis. Great job with the Kiwis. And keeps the game on. We want a close game. That is what we want. That is what we want. Sam Jenkins says, bloody Broncos players letting down the ruse. Man, I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out so far, to be completely honest with you. Slap with the 10, gifted membership, slap. He slapped him down. Dean Fawcett, Andrew Backhouse, Joseph Blaze, Ali Ahmed, Lucas, Erica Ruth, Austin Leet, Aurelius, TSM on G Fuel, and Booker Edits all getting gifted memberships. Appreciate your slapper as per always, as per usual. Jared Force Samuel had a fresh coach. That's tough. They have potential across the board. Yeah, but not the last couple of weeks. Had no Luai, Crichton in the 6. Like, there's a lot of places changing. A lot of places out of position. Happy endings of Slabberland. On your Slabber, we all love a good Slabberland. 4 seconds to go in the first half. Australia 18-12. I've got my bottles of water there. Why don't I just put my bottles of water down there? I'm a muppet. Too bad Fortnite Boy couldn't do that against the Roosters when it mattered. That is correct, Grayson. That is correct. He could not do anything against the Roosters when it mattered. Especially when they had no right to win that game, the Roosters. The Roosters had no right to win that game, but still did. That's how bad the Sharks were in that game. Alright, last seconds of the first half here. And bang, Nelson. He just runs it up. He just runs it up hard. Nelson just stood over the top of Lindsay. Bro, Lindsay scored 2 tries on your team today, mate. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Nelson? You can't get the win over Lindsay when he's got 2 tries today over your team. Lindsay Collins has 2 tries. That wasn't a tough look from Nelson. That was pretty sad, to be honest with you. But it's 18-12 here to the Australians at half time. Obviously, the Kiwis scored just for the half. Obviously, hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Get around it. Hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we wait on the second half, and hopefully it keeps going on like this. Hopefully it keeps on like a close game. That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. Oh no, not a Devin Booker fan. He might start complaining. Devin Booker. That guy can't even handle it. If he can't even handle mascots in attendance, God help him if he had to deal with me. Can't be doing that and be named Nelson. Well, listen, he's got a Barley video that'd probably scare you. Sam says, hey, leave Phoenix alone now. Nah, Phoenix, there's no way you went for Phoenix, and it's because of Kevin Durant, or Devin Booker. Like, why otherwise would you go for Phoenix? Why otherwise would you go for the Phoenix Suns if it wasn't for Devin Booker or Kevin Durant or buddy Kyrie's there now too, isn't he? No, not Kyrie. Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal's there. Where's Kyrie at again? I can't remember where Kyrie went. He's at Dallas, isn't he? Steve Nash. Oh no, you got a good point. Still, like Phoenix, bro. Really? Phoenix. Like at least I got Chicago. Beautiful city. Brilliant city. You got buddy Phoenix, Arizona. My goodness, mate. Nash, my number 1 go. Stop it. Number 1 go. You wish, mate. You wish. What's in Arizona? Nothing. Except for the Diamondbacks, who I don't think they win the World Series either, to be fair. I did predict the Texas Rangers from about halfway through the season, and they were 1-0 up. They actually went to extra innings today and beat the Diamondbacks in the first game of the World Series. Hold on one sec. Bang. Maybe he's an Ish Wainwright fan. Don't think he's an Ish Wainwright fan. No, funnily enough. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I'm going to go literally across the room. You'll still be able to hear me, but I'm going to go and get myself a bottle of water. And no one's going to stop me. My knees hurt from all the running that I'm doing, but no one's going to stop me. No one is going to stop. Come back. We are coming back. Actually, give me 1 second. We'll be back in one moment. You can still hear me though. I am still, in fact, here. I'm just off screen right now because I'm having to deal with myself mentally, hearing that someone has just said that Steve Nash is the GOAT of the NBA, which is just absolutely ludicrous. And I think that person needs to have a good hard look at themselves, a good long look at themselves. To be completely honest with you, especially when you've got a guy named Io DeSumo or Alex Caruso. When you've got a guy like Alex Caruso, you don't need nobody else, mate. Slavis says, hurry up. Man, I'm back. Don't you worry. Grayson said it stopped you from getting the Fiji brand of water. Oh, I nearly just thought I forgot about my water. But I put it in a place that's too far. Jeez. There we go, got it. I've got a spring water, but I will be in Fiji in 2 weeks' time, so tell you that. How much you sell your old chair for? It's actually in the garage, Slapper. It's in the garage. But this is a comfortable chair. As a Kiwi man, when is Steven Adams going to win a championship? Never. Steven Adams is never going to win a championship. Where is he now? Where is he? Oh, hit the Grizzlies. Never. 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 He's just not going to do it. The Grizzlies are going to fail this year. The Grizzlies will fail this year pretty badly. Steve Nash did win MVP over LeBron, to be fair. Well, you are also a Muppet. Not with Jar there. Well, Jar's not even playing for the first 25 games. And I honestly don't think the Grizzlies will do much this year anyway. I just don't think they've got a good enough team. Look at them to start off with. They don't have Alex Caruso. If you have Alex Caruso, you win the NBA championship. If you do. If you don't, if you like the NBA, guys, we'll be live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. AEST, 10 a.m. AEDT. I think that's 12 p.m. New Zealand. I think so. We'll be live for the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. Chicago about to go 2-1, baby. A bit of DeMar DeRozan. Bit of Alex Caruso. You know? Not Zach LaVine. We don't talk about Zach LaVine over in these areas. We do not talk about Zach LaVine. But it is half time. And what's the game? Papua New Guinea, Fiji. What's the women's game tomorrow? NRL.com. So Papua New Guinea, Fiji is at 3 p.m. We'll probably start that up at 2:30. Grayson says, will Everton be on -5 points if the deduction follows through? Man, Everton are in a world. They're definitely going down, man. Everton are in a lot of pain. A lot of pain right now. Even if they were on -5 points, like they would still be actually. I can't believe Luton are not in the relegation zone right now. That's crazy. Bournemouth and Sheffield both have not won a game yet. Bob Jones says, you didn't do your NBA 24 ranking prediction stream. What's your top 5 teams? Oh, yeah, I didn't do that. I was actually there was a reason for that. It's just one of those mental health days kind of thing. But I actually forgot about it too. But it was one of those mental health days. That's why I forgot about it. So I do apologise for anyone who was waiting for that stream. But Bob James, my top 5 would be Bucks was always going to be my number 1 with Dame Lillard there going alongside Giannis. Number 2, it was... number 2, I think I had... Let me get the NBA teams up. Let me get them up here. Bada bing, bada boom. It might have been Celtics. It might have been the Celtics. Anyway, the top 5 teams that I have no order: Bucks, Celtics. Bucks, Celtics. I probably would have. No, I did have the Mavs. I had the Nuggets. And I think I had the Warriors. Because I thought they'd still be able to do well. No, it was the Mavs. It was the Mavs. Because I had Luka Doncic as my MVP. Because I think they have to have a big year this year. I think they have to have a really big bounce back year. And I do think they're good enough team, the Mavs. And they are 2-0. So Mavs, Nuggets, Bucks, Celtics. And Mate, I would have said the 76ers if it wasn't for the whole James Harden dribble. I hate that I sort of want Tottenham to go all right for Ange. I know, Grayson, it's sickening. It really is. It really is sickening. Cavaliers, no, Alex. But I got Donovan Mitchell in my fantasy. I got Donovan Mitchell in the fantasy, so I'm very happy. Donovan Mitchell's been killing it for my fantasy, man. Been killing it. Laurie's new Frenchie with his debut in the Spurs looks good. Probably be better next season. Oh, you're talking about Victor Wembanyama? Is that who you're talking about? Are you talking about Wemby? Is that who you're talking about? I think so, yeah. Australia 13 plus when full strength team. Austin Lee, yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, there's no Payne, there's no Tino, there's no Trell. You know, there's no a whole heap of guys. Really, Josh O'Carr, there's a whole heap of guys out. But you know, we're still doing well here, even with our depth. And that's what you got to accept. Like, we've got a whole brand new forward pack here at the moment. A whole brand new front row. And no Liam Martin. Alfred says, up to Ruse. Up to Ruse, baby. Aaron Woods. How long's Aaron Woods had a gig in TV? Am I crazy? Has Aaron been around for a while in regards to TV? Like, since when is he on TV, Aaron Woods? All Queenslanders have scored for Australia. Funny that. It's quite funny, Slapper. That is quite funny. Maybe the most funny part about that is that that's because we're the best. And wasn't Mulatalo trying to be a Queenslander as well? Wasn't he the one who was rejected by Australia Rugby because he didn't qualify or something like that, but we thought he qualified? Is he on ads? No, he's on the actual conversation. T-Wall's on top. We have Ant. He knows what Adam Sandler smells like. Grayson, why would you go for Minnesota? Why would you go for Minnesota? I don't get it. I really don't. Why would you go for Minnesota out of all teams? It's like if someone said, I'm an Indiana fan. Then why would you go for Indiana? What's the point? What's the fun in supporting Indiana or Minnesota? Actually, how are Minnesota going right now? By the way, guys, this is half time. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'm happy to talk about NBA because that's kind of a sport alongside cricket that we're going to be doing in the off season. How is Minnesota doing? Didn't they lose their first game? I think they did, didn't they? Timberwolves. Yeah, they're on 1. I do have Big Ant in my fantasy, though. I do have Ant. Here's my first selection, actually, from pick 8. Or pick 9. The commentators are still discussing whether Osako scored that try or not. Unbelievable. There's no way that... No, they're not. Are they actually? Are they actually still talking about if they scored that try? He was so far out, it's not funny. It was not even close. It wasn't close. I don't understand what they would be looking at. Are they looking at it like an alternate reality? Grayson says, went to a Knicks vs Wolves game when I was young and they won, so I started following them. And yeah, I'm so sorry. Man, let's give it a 10-second moment of silence for supporting the Timberwolves with Grayson. For that entire 10 seconds, no one commented, which is brilliant. That's what we want to see. It's all respect there. That was all respect there from BK Sports subscribers to not comment during that moment of silence there for a Timberwolves fan. All because he saw them win their first and only game in history against the Knicks. Yeah, condolences. But, you know, it'll get pretty hype. Today was a hype. Who watched the Chicago Bulls game today? At least you're not a Thunder fan. Hey, at least the Thunder have won a game this year. And they beat my team pretty well. Wolves champions 3,036. You wish, Grayson. That's a bit early, mate. That is a bit early. That is a bit early. But if you watch that Bulls game today, that was the craziest shit ever. I'm a Spurs fan from Timmy Duncan. Bandwagon. Medvedev says Gus and Thurston was discussing about the fat part of the ball being on the sideline with the other part making it. Yeah, well, Gus and Thurston, no. 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 No, no, no. No, 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 no. I go nuts on mental health days. Everyone's got them, man. Everyone's got mental health days. Well, on BK Travel, we've got a mental health series coming out as well, actually. 1 per week. which will be good. Everyone has them, man. Everyone has them. I kind of am. Yeah, you are. It's just like every Man United fan. Every Man United fan goes, oh, my dad was a Man United fan. Or, oh, I knew Man United. It was the only team I knew. Yeah, the only reason you knew them was because they'd won before. And won frequently. Laurie says, like Timberwolves with Garnett on the PlayStation 2 Street All Jam. Oh, Kevin Garnett. Yeah. Yep. This halftime feels like it's going for ages, man. Feels like it's going for ages. By the way, guys, I'm starting to set up the position rankings videos. Yeah. It's actually kind of my favorite series on the channel every single year. Position ranking videos are kind of because we're actually, funnily enough, we're only about 2 months away from starting to get into preseason. Well, preseason actually starts in about a week. Preseason starts in 1 week time. Or, hold on. I know the date that it starts. Just over a week. Hold on. Oh, Monday. Don't worry. Okay, so anyway, long story short, preseason starts in a week. So there's only 2 months until we start doing preseason content. Maybe I was watching the Channel 9 coverage. Ooh. Grayson says, Wolves, Chelsea, Tigers, Roos. Love my teams. Roos is not really a team. That's where you're from. But I get what you're trying to say. Wolves. Timberwolves. I thought you were talking about Wolverhampton. Tigers. Oh, Chelsea, Tigers, and Wolves. Oh, jeez. God help your soul. God help your soul, son. At least I've got Man City, you know. And Detroit Lions now, but they were awful, to be fair. They were awful. Detroit Lions and Manchester City, I went through the hard yards for the good times, man. Don't you worry. Oh, you're saying North? Oh, no. That's even worse. North Melbourne Kangaroos, the West Tigers, Chelsea, and Timberwolves. Holy shit, man. What are you doing? Holy shit. Oh my God. But second half is about to start here, guys. Give us some score predictions in the chat. It's 18-12 at half time. Second half is starting right now. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Damn, Anthony Simon's out 6 weeks. We're awful last week, Lions. We're awful last week, Lions. Lions? Lions. Is that what the English team is named? I know the Union is 3 Lions, isn't it? Or what no, is it 3 Lions? Is it all your English teams called the Lions? Grayson's the North Melbourne bandwagon. At least I had 2021. 2021. Oh, with the Chelsea Champions League. Mate, we just went and did the treble, so I don't know how much she'd be talking shit to me. Second tackle here, 25 metres out here from their own line. The Kiwis up with the ball. No, Lions, Detroit. Oh, he went to Detroit. There's no there's no way that anybody else is a Detroit Lions fan here from before we were good. No way. So right hand side, I think, because Sebon's English, and England usually has the lion that represents their country, even though a lion's usually pretty good in the animal kingdom, but maybe not so much in England. So Fitz tackled here for the Kiwis, and they'll whack the ball through Jerome Hughes straight to Tedesco, and Tedesco safe as everything. Gets the ball to the 20. Any tips for Melbourne Cup plays? Maybe ask me next week, because there's still a week to go. I do think Luna Flair is a good shout. I think Luna Flair was deliberately rode wrongly yesterday. I think Luna Flair was incorrectly ridden yesterday to avoid a penalty. So, as in a weight penalty. So I do believe that Luna Flair probably, for me right now, is still looking the best. Because I do believe that Luna Flair had every opportunity to win that race in Moon Valley. But at the end of the day, it didn't, because I don't believe they wanted it to. Fit tackle here for Australia at the halfway point, so I'd go Luna Flair. But ask me next week. Alright, so it's going to be... Wow, no one's running for over 100 metres tonight. Blazers recruited more Detroit Lions fans than the team itself. I do believe that Ninja probably got a few fans in, and same with Eminem, but you're not wrong. WBBL win predictions. I would have absolutely no idea, Grayson. I'll go to Brisbane Heat. I wouldn't have a clue about the WBBL. Third tackle at the 25. I wouldn't have a clue. Joe Manu now. He's at the 30. Oh, wow. Offload. Random. Leo Thompson gives it out here to Britt Nakora. And before tackle at the 40. Off to Fozza. Oh, go Foz. T20 sucks. Yeah, not the biggest fan of T20. I will do the we play South Africa in Test this year, don't we? In Australia? No, we already played them. Who do we play? Is it Pakistan? Who do we play in the Test this year? For like the Boxing Day Test and whatnot. First tackle here for Australia. They're at the 30. Hamiso. And he'll get slapped back to the 25. Wow, Hamiso just got annihilated. Hamiso's been locked down pretty well tonight by the Kiwis. And Paddy Carrigan, he'll get this ball third tackle to the 35. At least it is a close game. Lindsay Collins, good run to the 40. Pakistan. Oh, we do. We play Pakistan. There'll be some interesting comments in those streams. Zaya Yo to the halfway point. Pakistan and West Indies again, sadly. Oh, we'll slaughter the West Indies. We'll slaughter them both, to be fair. We will slaughter the both of them. Matthew Barnes, how will the Titans go? Des Hasler. You should be listening to the Gold Coast Frontline podcast with myself and Clarkie's Rugby League column, Matthew. Every single week we talk about the Gold Coast Titans, feeder clubs, women's, men's, everything. So you want my opinions on the Gold Coast Titans and Jesse Hasler, mate? We've got a whole podcast for that over the Gold Coast Titans Frontline podcast on YouTube, Spotify and Apple. Australia over 40s were touring Pakistan recently, and that's a penalty to New Zealand. Australia over 40s were touring Pakistan recently and made the Aussie side. Well, good stuff. We love it. Pakistan, West Indies and England. No, we don't play England. We do not play England in 5-day test. We will play England in the Ashes next year in Australia. 1 year away until those streams return. God help our souls. God help our souls, lads. We all remember how crazy that went last year. That was... I honestly would say those were probably some of the most fun times in BKR sports. Second tackle now, 30 metres after the line for New Zealand. Well, those Ashes streams. That were crazy. Left hand side, wicket need, man. Wicket need, and it was like day 2 or something like that. Wicket need, and it's like, I kept saying, Australia don't need nothing right now, man. Like, it's wanted. We don't need it. Bit of Martin Whitehouse action. Oh, Martin. Forward tag with him and popping his champagne, and then he lost. Popping the champagne early. Right inside Jerome Hughes, 15 out. Gives it off here to Nakora, to Foran to Fisher Harris, to Leo Thompson. Should have passed it. Taking 11 metres out. Fit tackle, they got left hand side, Foran Brown, not played at. Harry Grant gets the ball. Is that not a high tackle? Hey, whoa, penalty, sir. That's got to be a penalty against Fisher Harris there. Lindsay Collins aiming up with Leo Thompson. That's a good fight there. 7 is coming to New Zealand. Bro, we're winning 18-12. We've got a B team in here right now. Let's settle down. Settle down, Pommy. Seb, what's an Aussie cricket team going right now? Aussie cricket, Aussie World Cup winning the ODI champions of 2019 English going. Yeah, he's got his... Look, he's just rubbing his bloody forearm into Ruben Cotter here. He's just rubbing it in. Clown. It was Cotter, but I thought it was great at first too. Slapper, were you here for the Ashes streams? Can't wait to shit on some poms. Were you here for the Ashes? I'll never forget Butler running into his wicket playing for a draw and Martin's reaction. Yep, they were good. I think I just went for some free food and holiday. They're absolutely useless. Good call, Sir Watson. Very good call. Why would you... Well, the free food, Indian food is pretty good. Holiday in India, not so much, but like food in India is pretty good. Still gotta be careful where you eat though. Fit tackle at the 40. I'm pretty certain the guy who keeps saying Wicket Need is still subscribed to this channel, by the way. He pops in from time to time. What's his name? He still comments from time to time. Charles Neil Clockstad would take him down to the 20. Collins would wipe the floor with every Kiwi. Mate, Collins literally is the dad of New Zealand. He scored the same amount of tries as New Zealand today. Samoa have their own type of cricket called Kilikite. Should play their own ashes with Australian Samoans or Kiwis. I have no idea what that means. Fozar taking down the 40. Third tackle. 6 for 7. Ah, the Boland. Boland. Ooh, close to a penalty there. But there will be Nelson taken down at the 45. Fifth tackle. Nelson Muntz. They get out to Fozza to Jerome Hughes, and Hughes kicks it down where it should be easily taken here by the safety man. Dylan Edwards, safety man. Oh, good run by Dylan Edwards. Jeez, so close to getting through. Leo Thompson grabbed his ankles last second. James Tedesco looking for a hole, taking out at 25. And Steve Smith took 2 wickets late game 5. Pranay, that's the one, yes. Pranay is still subscribed to the channel. Val Holmes the way here. He gives it off. Oh, taken down to the halfway point. Good tackle by Matty Tomoko. Otherwise, Katoni Staggs was away for all money. Left-hand side, Munster gives it off to Murray. Murray at the 45. Australia rolling for this set right now. Hamiso, he... Oh, taken down to 30. Yeah, Pranay Gosh, or whatever it was, does tune in from time to time. And kicks this one down. Good take there from Fortnite Boy, though. And Fortnite Boy taken down to 3. Must be tough to choose bad food when they are looked after so well. Oh, yeah. Well, most of the food will be made by the English chefs as well. 3 minutes out. Good defense from Lindsay Collins and his IO. New Zealand here gives it right outside of Matty Tomoko. And Tomoko, 8 meters out. Oh, come on. He's just gained an extra 5 meters, sir. Fortnite Boy. At the 24th tackle, wow, really good defense at the moment from Australia. That was actually a Sargo, not Fortnite Boy. Damn, 5th tackle, and they get taken down to 23. This is hard slog for Kiwis. The Australians really fortifying that defense at the moment. And Australia will get the ball here. Oh, good kick, but Tedesco is going to bring this ball back to the 40. And Australia are already back onto the attack. 10 minutes gone in the second half, guys. 30 minutes to go of the game. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. It's free. You may as well. Hit the big old subscribe button. We've got Papua New Guinea vs Fiji tomorrow. Plus, also, we're doing the Chicago Bulls taking the Minnesota Timberwolves. Go for the 2 Kiwis. Mate, go for the field goal. Let JAs have something, a bit of fun, you know? Give him a field goal. Roman Hussein. Oh, Roman was the one with the wicket need, I think. I think it was Roman, not Pranay. Or which one was it? Was Roman or Pranay? Jay would know. Oh, Harry Grant! Oh, so close. 24 meters out of the line. Fit tackle. Isaiah Yode, Paddy Carrigan. Carrigan off to Murray. Murray to Hamisa. Manu, awful defense. Try time, baby. Dylan Edwards. Bang, baby. Awful defense from Joe Manu. Awful, awful. He's done this twice now. 2 tries have been Joe Manu's fault in centres. 2 tries. Came out of his line both times. Australia go bang, 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 bang. Slap, slap, slap. Whoop. Thanks for coming. That's a try time for the Aussies. Dylan Edwards. Look at Joe Manu. Watch Joe Manu. Hamiso, that is good step there from Hamiso. Used his right foot really well. Gets around the tackle there of Joe Manu, who came out of his line. And just too easy. 2-on-1 there on the wing. You cannot blame Fortnite Boy Montaltalo much at all there. It was just good step there from Hamiso. Joe Manu, bad defense. Gets it off to Edwards, and Edwards too easy. New Zealand, what happened? He's fallen off, Daz. He has fallen off, to be fair. I actually went and had a look at his TikTok the other day. I think it's because he became too corporate, man. It's because it's because his parents really forced the money thing on him, and that's what's really screwed him. Because he was popping, man. Within a minute or 5 minutes of his video going up, he'd be at 500,000 views. But now he gets 1,000. But it's because he's always promoting the shirt. It's no one's going to buy his shirt, bro. But I also understand why you try to capitalize on it. Sometimes Manu is a myth. It's just one of those real prime have your moment and then find something else, because he's had his moment, now it's not that fun anymore. It's like that Simpsons episode. What's that Simpsons episode? He announced the Chiefs draft pick this year. Yeah, I saw that. But it's like that Simpsons episode Valheim's will get the kick. Beautiful kick. So it'll be 24-12. Where it was like the I didn't do it, but when he did the I didn't do it thing, and it just died out. That's like, old mate. Alice Williams says Lindsay Collins the GOAT. Lindsay Collins is the greatest fullback that ever existed, mate. Ever existed. Saxon's White Stadium. I have actually lost a lot of love for RUGBY Park this year, to be fair. I definitely think it takes a step down. I'd say right now my rankings, I'd have Suncorp 1. Tied for second would be Allianz, Seabus, and Combank. And then I would have Amy on its own little area. Then I would go down to like a North Queensland. Oh, I'd probably put... Nah, North Queensland would just be below Amy. Or below South Africa. I said South Africa before the World Cup even started, man. So I'm going to have to stick with South Africa. So Ruben Cotter. Oh, that's a big hit. Second tackle now at the 22. Nico Hines better come on. Let's go. Get a bit of Nico action. That's what we want to see. Get a bit of Nico action. Get the wet hair going. Wet hair going, Nico. Oh, that's dodgy. Leichhardt's peak. Jeez. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a penalty. It was a high tackle. Nelson's getting dodged, man. Nelson is really starting to get dodgy in this game. It's like they're trying to injure him for next week, because obviously next week, regardless, Australia plays New Zealand, and that's the actual meaningful game. Nelson's deliberately trying to injure players, because that's definitely deliberate there. Have a look at how he's put his shoulder. Watch how he puts his shoulder here. Watch it. Bang. That is deliberate. That absolutely should be a bin. He has absolutely done that deliberately there. Nelson is a grub. I hope he doesn't play next week, man. Honestly, it's no Belmore. Belmore. God help ya. The Seabus fields always look so good. Mate, it is, Slava. It is. We've got some really good groundsmen there, and people don't usually understand or respect Seabus enough until they go to it. When you go to it, you understand. Until then, most people look at Seabus as, it's just the Titan Stadium. But if you go there, you actually know it's actually built brilliantly. It's built brilliantly for atmosphere. Belmore. Oh, God help you. Belmore's only worth it if you live in one of those houses that can watch the game for free from the house. You'll get robbed, but in the same sense, at least you get to watch the game for free. Second tackle now. They're 25 metres out from the line. Australia, if they score here, it's game over. If they score here, it's game over. Campbelltown, the only real one. Campbelltown's awful. Third tackle. I would say Cogra's... Nah, Campbelltown's worse. Campbelltown's the worst. Cogra would be next. Sherry Evans off to Katoni. Katoni Stags here. He'll never pass. 10 metres out from the line. Fourth tackle. Or he just jumped the fence. Again, I've spoken about this before. I'll watch this set and then I'll say what I'm about to say. Harry Grant at the 15. Gives it across to Munster. That was a real big... that was a hospital pass there from Harry Grant. Fit tackle, 20 metres out here from the line. Harry Grant, Sherry Evans. Sherry Evans puts it up here for Stags. Stags! Oh, good take from... Was that Sako? No, it was Mortalo. Oh, boy. Well done. I'll just shut the fence. No, so what I was going to say was, back in the day, this was when Jay was security there, in like the 1960s and whatnot. Apparently, Belmore, for the first 60 minutes, was paid entry, and then the final 20 minutes was free. So if you didn't have to pay for a ticket to watch the last 20 minutes of a game, so basically, the last 20 minutes would be dangerous, really dangerous, because there's no ramifications. You get it's free to get in. So the real rough and tough individuals would just come in and just cause a ruckus with the away fans. Lost ball there for New Zealand, no penalty. Seabus is an extraordinary stadium. It's a great stadium. Seabus is still another 20 minutes, 25 minutes, yeah. Australia's going to challenge this. I'm pretty certain this is a knock-on. I think this is a good challenge. Lincoln Oval should host an Origin. Daz, mate, you coming to a charity event again this year? It's going to be bigger. It's going to be great. He's just lost this ball, I reckon. Oh, no. It is probably... I think he's just lost his ball. This is just a loose carry. I was right. Yeah, he's just lost that ball. No, wrong with it. Jay saw Mozart playing his first piece. Jay is Mozart. Jay is Mozart. That's a knock on. Yeah, that's a successful challenge. So Australia will get the ball here at the 45. Fenris says, Blaze still wants some personal stuff, but back to watching the streams and Nelson being a puppy. Yeah, of course, you know, I've still got a job to do, man. I've still got a stream. You know, obviously I do have personal stuff going on, but with that being said, like, everyone has personal stuff going on, man. Everyone does. You just gotta keep on going, man. You just gotta keep on pushing. Slava says, is that Manu too? That was Manu, yeah. Manu's had a pretty rough game tonight. So Nico Hines has come on the field. There's Nico's mum. Good to see. She must be so proud. Jack says, Oz score here, it's game over. I kind of think it's game over anyway, but, like, yes, it would be game over if Oz score here. Could Tony Staggs will get this ball to the 35. Probably the Coke Zero this time. Now we're talking, Daz. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. It should be a really good event. I might actually be playing in this event. Maybe. My ankle's not great, but, like, I might try and push through it, because I am running. Right hand side, Staggs gets crunched at the 25, third tackle. Might actually be playing this time. Prediction for Tonga versus England. I think Tonga win. I think they'll win this one, but England will take the series 2-1. I think Tonga win tonight, England win next week. Nico Hines, Munster at the 15, pushes off one. Still going in, Munster at the 15. Still going in, Munster. Fit tackle, 8 minutes out. Sam Jenkins says, I'm actually starting that F45 on Monday that we were talking about grand final weekend. Oh, good stuff. I think Brimo Millionaire goes to the one you were talking about. Oh, no, you're talking about a different one. Sorry, no, don't worry. Nico Hines gone for a try on fit tackle. No, Brimo goes to the one at Rabina, sorry. Will I be singing next week? Will I be singing next week? What you mean? It's a penalty against Cameron Murray. It'll just be unfair if you play, Blaze. Mate, it will. No, obviously, you guys will see on the BKR travel. If you're watching it, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been doing fitness for 3 weeks now. Obviously, stopped vaping for 2.5 weeks. What else have I done? I've been eating on keto, gym every day, and cardio every day. So, I've been doing pretty well. That series will be coming out on BKR travel this week, starting. You're 3 weeks behind where I'm actually at, but I want to feel comfortable with where I am. And I've lost a whole lot. I think I've lost 14 kilos already or something like that. Second tackle here at the halfway point. So, yeah, I'm going to do my best to play. It's just my ankle never really recovered from 2020 when I broke my ankle. Third tackle of the Kiwis at the 45. So, go see how I go. Otherwise, I'll commentate. If I'm not playing, I commentate. Third tackle at the 45. Left-hand side at the back. And short ball. Isaiah Papali'i taken down at the 32. Oh, no one was ready to take that ball. Right side to Fisher Harris. Oh, knock on Jerome Hughes. Knock on. What? As a pop, I do hope Tonga win. No idea why they keep picking Hop at fullback, though. I agree. I kind of hope Tonga win. Like, England aren't great, but Tonga's also in a bit of a weird stage right now where they've got a few issues. Like, both teams have got issues. I'd say Tonga has more issues than England, though. Laps at the pool like a tree. Yeah, you know, I've been slapping that down, Jay. Been slapping that down. Slap up with the $20 donation. Says, damn, get a 14-kilogram pizza. No, good work, man. Appreciate you, Slap up with the $20 donation. I still have to make that keto pizza. I do have to still... My mum comes back from Fiji for about a week on Thursday. So... If I can, I'm going to do keto until I'm under 110, and then I'm going to eat normally. Not what Slapper was making me do before with the $50 redo pizzas. But I'll allow myself to have one cheat meal and then eat really healthy throughout the week. Once I get to 110 and under. Or 105 and under, sorry, 105. Because I'm pretty much at 110 already. Jeff was, if you don't strap that ankle... He's screwed, absolutely. Left hand side, Murray gets his ball to the 45. I wouldn't be playing for a full game anyway. Oh, Jay. Left hand side, Dylan Edwards. Game over, baby. James Tedesco. Oh, it's still 4 tackle. There, Lemmay's over the line. Lemmay's out. That's a sin bin. That's got to be a sin bin, ref. Nah, it's soft calling. Sherry Evans, right hand side. Katoni Staggs. Staggs, pass the ball, you selfish. Selfish. Tonga a few years back were looking quality too. Didn't they beat Oz or was it New Zealand? No, they beat Australia, but they also beat, like, Australia in a game we didn't care about. That's an international test. Like, with all due respect, and I say everyone who's not Australia cares about playing Australia more than Australia cares about playing you. Like, Australia can't just play for the sake of playing. Like, oh, he's just lost the ball there. Yeah, Fish Harris just lost the ball. Australia just can't play for the sake of playing. We are going to win 99% of the time, and if we don't, it's embarrassing. Just simply because of the situation the NRL is in. Where the NRL is in our country, our players are always going to be the best. It just is what it is. Even in 2008, like, we arguably gave the World Cup to New Zealand. I think New Zealanders can actually agree with that too, to be fair. Now, you gotta have a look at the 2008 team. Australia should win that game. Australia should absolutely win that game. But they didn't, because they, like, look at Billy Slater, for example. Billy Slater, arguably the best fullback of all time, literally handed a try. Probably the game-winning try to New Zealand. Alright, so 25 minutes out here from the line here. And that's not me saying that Australia should win. What I'm saying is that if Australia doesn't win, it's the most humiliating experience ever. Because they should win every game. Big skill gap between the teams. Absolutely, Sam. And Kiwis are definitely the closest. And yet still haven't beaten us since 2017. So 20 minutes to go to the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. They're 13 minutes out over the line. Harry Grant, right inside. Sherry Evans. Sherry Evans to Ruben Cotter. That's a high tackle. No, apparently not. Oh, Tarpany's hurt. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, Fisher Harris and Tarpany here. What's happening here? Totally agree. Oz are far ahead. Just wish Oz cared a bit more to build the international game. I know it's not your responsibility, but it'd be useful. What do you mean? We're the ones who've set up this. We've set up the Papua New Guinea, Fiji versus Cook Islands, and we've set up the New Zealand, Australia. Oh! Shit, that would have hurt. Fish. Oh, man, that would have hurt. Tarpany Fish. Yeah, we're the ones who set this up, Les. But it's like, I get what you're saying, but if Australia plays Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands, all these teams, we're going to flog them. What does that benefit? It's like, okay, let's have a test against Jamaica. Australia versus Jamaica. What does that benefit Jamaica? We're going to put 150 past them. We will legitimately put 120 to 150 points past Jamaica. What does that do for the Jamaican Rugby League? It's better that Fiji play Papua New Guinea and all these type of teams and then play one off and stuff like that. But we play Jamaica, we play France, we play all these teams. We'll flog them by 100 points. So, like, I don't understand what Australia's meant to really do. Dataman says Tarpany and Fisher Harris had a kiss. But in that being said, yes, we would love to see the international game grow. But look at this tournament. Australia are playing. You could make an argument for a C team right now against New Zealand's A team. And this is the scoreline. And Australia have comfortably kind of gotten through this game. They honestly have. There's no Payne Haas. There's no Tino. You give Tino and Payne to Samuel, we'll still beat him because Jay Chaboyevich and the guys we've got are still good enough. Adam G fan club. I love that. That's awesome. Adam G fan club is so funny. Zach Hughes says Jamaica still win short dropouts. Probably, man, but then we'll make them knock on to 2 tackles. The Oz PM's team probably beat the Kiwis. To be fair, they did struggle against Papua New Guinea. But they also just didn't give a shit. Sam says if they bring in a second Kiwi team and maybe start to look for South like Origin, I think that could benefit international Kiwi footy. Nothing will ever be like Origin, but I get what you're saying, and I agree. Putting a South Island team in, Wellington, will create rivalry. We'll get more rugby league talent from New Zealand, and it will take away from rugby. This is the prime time to do it too, with the Warriors doing well. Utilise the momentum of everyone watching the Warriors. Grab them while they can. Grab them while they can. But league kind of needs the All Blacks to lose tomorrow. So it's going to be Lindsay Collins. Hat trick. No, 1 metre outfit tackle. All right, Harry Grant gets the ball all the way out to Munster. Munster here. It's lost ball. It's gone backwards. But can we hit the ball at 20? I'd still watch Jamaica lose by 109 if Usain Bolt plays in the wing and run against the Kangaroos. But Usain Bolt would be so easy to defend. Like, there's not enough space for Usain Bolt to actually be useful. It's like, look, the A-League tried it. He thought he could play for Man United. Usain Bolt was never going to play for anybody. He wanted like $2 million a year to play for Central Coast Mariners. It was awful. Awful. So I don't think Central Coast Mariners profit $2 million a year. I don't think they even profit $200,000 a year. I went to watch Norway versus Netherlands. The Norwegian captain was a Kiwi with one arm. Is that true? And that was the professional grade? Or was that the disability? Because we do have disability leagues as well. It's actually pretty cool. There's the wheelchair rugby league. I'll never stream it, but like it's not a bad thing to watch occasionally. If people wonder why we're just talking about this, it's because this game's kind of dead. Like it's close, but it's kind of dead in a way. Like, you know, Australia's just going to win this game. It's kind of just in a I wouldn't score if I'm Cherry Evans because that would have been a lost ball. I don't think AMG saw that. Even combining the Q Cup nationwide and bringing in relegations and promotions. Oh, there's no relegation promotion. No, that's not possible. Not enough talent. Not enough stadiums. Not enough nothing. No, not possible. Harry Grant, we're not England. We don't have the population. A fit tackle, 25 metres out. He couldn't even make the Central Coast Mariners team when they were even the worst team in the league. They were awful too. Up it goes there, and it will be Isaku. No, Mortalo. I get confused every time. That was a full international. Full international with one arm. Wow, good on him. The comments on a wheelchair stream would be mad. It's actually, they do run into each other really heavily, man. Wheelchairs, they go at it, man. They do. Does the rules change for head clash from national and international? Should Tarpon and Fisher Harris be off due to head clash? Absolutely. That's going to be a penalty to Australia for obstruction. That's just so stupid. So, penalty to Australia. If I'm Australia, take 2. Make it 26-12, whatever. Or just go for a try, whatever. Should Militaro twist his leg? He's hurt himself somewhat. Please don't take the 2. Just go for the try. Like, you've won the game anyway, but like the 2 is the safe option. They'll go for the 2. You watch, yeah. So it'll be 26-12 any moment now. But yeah, Fisher Harris and Tarpon should both be off. Ellis Williams says, I think the IRL should really invest into Greece as like a thank you for playing our game despite it being against the law in Greece, in which they changed those laws after the recent World Cup. What? Why should the IRL... Well, no. Like, good on them for playing, but like, we're not required to invest into a country just because they played. It's not really how life works. Like, sentiment-wise, it's great, but it's like, it's not really how it works. Greece were the worst in the World Cup. Well, Jamaica was, but Jamaica did actually make it fun to watch them get pumped. Actually, I would say Cook Islands were the worst in the World Cup. And bang. So it'll be 26-12 in Australia with 15 minutes to go of the game. Greece had to play at midnight and shit was wild. Yeah, but like Australia has to play at midnight our time all the time when we're playing in World Cups. This is the thing with Europe. Europeans are weird, eh? Like when it comes to like the FIFA World Cup, there's one World Cup where it's like not at prime time for England. They're like, oh, can't have this. We can't have this. I have to wake up at 3 in the morning to watch a game. No way. Like, USA, Canada, and Mexico gets the World Cup. And I'm pretty certain all the English are complaining about it, aren't they? Busy lads with Jamaica. Nah, Jamaica weren't the worst. The worst. I would say it was probably... yeah, lazy. Look at, they're just lazy at the moment. So that's gonna be a 7 tag. That's gonna be a dropout coming up from Australia and New Zealand. No, I mean midnight in Greece, and they played in Greece. Oh, when they were playing like and played a decoy venue to avoid police. Oh, I get ya. I remember I was speaking about this. We were speaking about this on streams because we obviously streamed the World Cup. Get around your Amelia. Team England dropped 94 and was the worst. And short dropout. Knock back for Australia. No, don't worry. Kiwis get it. Alright, Kiwis. 10 metres out. Off to Tarpany. Tarpany's 8 metres out on the line. Who do you think is hosting the World Cup in 2026? In what sport? I can tell you, everyone is hosting it. FIFA World Cup is USA, Mexico, and Canada. In Rugby League, it is Australia or New Zealand. Like, I'm pretty certain New Zealand gets it. But it'd be good to have some in Apia, Nuku'alofa, Nandi, Suva, and Port Moresby. But I doubt it. Joey Manu, he's had an awful game. Oh, Joey Manu has been awful today. Joey Manu has been... Wow, there's a knock-on from Dylan. I'd challenge that. That's a knock-on from Joey Manu. How's that a knock-on from Edwards? Munz has got a cream right now. How on earth is that a knock-on from Edwards? Here we go. That's... That's an awful goal. That's very clearly a knock-on. But whatever. Zach says, hope they're all-night World Cup games for the USA one. It's like... It's, for some reason, they're all complaining. And it's like, man, we have to deal with awful times 24/7. First tackle now for the Kiwis. 10 metres out from the line. I think I said 20-16. It's not too far off, but... Second tackle, 5 metres out. Fisher Harris. Left-hand side, Dylan Brown. Brown to Fisher, to Nelson, who'll be taking out the 8. Third tackle. Australia's defense tonight so far has been pretty solid, so you'd assume Australia probably holds out, but they have been super lazy the last few moments as well. 4 metres out of the line, 4th tackle. Dylan Brown off to... Oh, Joe Manu has been annihilated tonight. Annihilated. So 5th tackle now for the Kiwis. Jerome Hughes puts it up. Pretty good kick, actually. Oh, there's... Oh, that's... Well, there's... I think this is a penalty New Zealand. Yeah, it is. It is. Penalty New Zealand. Go for the 2 Kiwis. So 10 minutes to go here at the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Tomorrow we'll be streaming Chicago Bulls versus Detroit Pistons. Plus, also, we'll be streaming the Papua New Guinea versus Fiji game, which will be a big game. Hope next week's game's better for the Kiwis. Laurie, next week, you're going to see Payne Haas-Tino come back into the team for Australia. You're going to see Liam Martin come back into the team for Australia. You're lucky that you don't see Nathan Cleary come in. You're lucky you don't see Terrell Mick come in or anyone like that, but, you know. It shows, like, you're playing at depth and... Oh, Fozza! Oh, it's not Fozza. Damn it, I thought it was Fozza. It's Fatmanu Brown. Damn it, I wanted it to be Fozza. But Fatmanu Brown will score. So it will be 26-16 with the kick to come. It'll be 26-8 in a moment now. I can't make the ball stream. I'll be courtside. Yeah, in your dreams, mate. You'll be sleeping. You think I don't know you, buddy? You think I don't know? You don't wake up until at least like 4 o'clock my time. So 9.5 minutes left here. Fatmanu Brown, I guess, keeps the game on. It's like the Ashes. The Ashes, you wouldn't wake up until maybe like halfway through the second session. And you'd be here right on time for the Muppet Brigade. I can't believe that comment before. It's so random when they decide to come in and they just go at you. And I know it's one person, but like it's quite funny. It's quite funny. It's embarrassing for the Kiwis. It's not embarrassing, man. Like, this Australia team would still put a score past England and still put a score past Samoa. They did. And for 60 minutes of that game, Australia didn't care. The first 20 minutes, bit strange, I agree. Probably Wales, mate. It's probably Wales. And this Sako, 26-18. It's just random. Like, it's funny to read, but it's just random. Wales, man. 8.5 to go. Come on. Let's see if New Zealand can score one more try. Make it a close game. The ghost of Dom. You know, sometimes you just think, I wonder how that dude's doing. Well, that is somebody's life. I wonder how that dude's doing. So 8.5 to go. Oh, Blocker's just been talking about how good Australia's defense is and how New Zealand have had nothing to work with all night. And now he's talking about how dangerous New Zealand are in the attacking sets. Like, settle down, bro. You guys stick by your words. Zach says they need to make a rugby league team from WA for Jay's time. Led by Grant Anderson. Like Grant Anderson, how disrespectful. Oh, there's someone running on the field. You're not funny, bro. Get off the field, you loser. Alright, back on the way here. And Australia will kick it to Dylan Brown. Like, what a waste of time. Like, that guy just is going to have to pay like 10 grand or whatever it is for the fine. Plus also is going to have a charge in his name. Plus also will be banned from any pub for the rest of his life. Like, and no one found that funny. And they've taken Munster, by the way. They're taking a couple of the Aussie boys off. Enjoy the night in jail. You're exactly right. Enjoy the night in jail. Well, I guess my score prediction was just the opposite. Yeah, well, if you're a Kiwi, I get it. If you're not a Kiwi, I don't understand why you would have said 26-18 Kiwis. 4 tackle hit the 45. First ball, the Ashes. Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And they've caught... Oh, it's 4 tackle, to be fair. Oh, he's lost... Oh. Joe Manu has lost the ball that many times tonight. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. Joe Manu has had a god-awful game. Joey Manu has been worse than someone covered in that first game against Australia. Against Samoa. Alright, first tackle. 25 out. At least it was somewhat close. After Isaiah Yo. And the Yo will get it out of the 40. Third tackle. Benny Hunt after Jake Trbojevic. Oh, Voss is really trying to will home a Kiwi's comeback here. I do get it though. You want to create it interesting. You want to make it exciting, but like it's obviously not happening here, bro. Fifth tackle at the 45. And Murtalo! 49 boy! Come on, Pat. Oh, jeez, Val. Is that Val? Yeah, Val's annihilated him. Val's got like longer hair at the moment, so he looks a bit different from behind. Second tackle. Need to score in this set of the next set. Go for a 2-point field goal. Oh, Nelson, big run straight at Ruben Cotter. Ruben Cotter does take him down. Laurie says it's a shame Kiwi's wheels fell off. Got players with talent when they switched on. Yeah, but you take on the best team in the world, and you take on the best team that's ever existed. Australia is a team that will always be the best team in the world. And the way that Australia doesn't win is by completely just not being on the same page with each other. But at the end of the day, Australia will always have the best players. If they lose, it's a surprise. And again, this is a C Australia team right now. Like, this is the C strength team. So, like, New Zealand should be thinking they're a chance. But with that being said, our C team still competes with everybody else. And it's unfortunate. You don't want that. But it just kind of is what it is. Third, so when you're talking like Nathan Cleary's not playing, so Cherry Evans is in. And Cherry Evans is not playing, so Nico Hines is in. Or Ben Hunt's in. You know, like, it's just outrageous. So let's go Ben Hunt to Nico Hines. That's charged down. Could be Australia 6 again if he gets it. No, it'll be New Zealand ball, but take back to the 20. Sam, I agree. Then Flavor Twins. I was going to say this before, but I didn't say it. I actually think they're kind of the same as each other as well. I don't really rate either of them. And made Timogo, third tackle at 35. Griffin Neem to the 40. Good for name's Cowboys, isn't he? I think he is. I don't really understand how name is here, but fair enough. New Zealand at the halfway point. Don't know how that wasn't a full pass, but sons of Ben Hannon. You see the controversy on the Gold Coast recently? How Benny Hannon is no longer a radio show host? Didn't he get dropped or something? I really don't know. I don't have a car at the moment, so I can't listen to the radio, but I'm pretty certain that Ben Hannon got dropped on the 90.9 CFM. I swear people loved him. Dylan Edwards now, third tackle to the 40. 3:50 to go. He got dropped by Paulo. No, I'm talking about he literally does not have a job with CFM anymore. Fourth tackle at the halfway point. And I swear that people loved him. Griffin Neem / Tom Flegg will take it down at the 40. Fit tackle Cherez Evans up into the corner. Good chase here. No, they let it bounce. They let it bounce again. And it's still Australia's ball. Stags. Oh no. Oh no, it's going to be a try. Oh no, it's so close. That was out of nowhere. It's going to be a dropout for the Kiwis. But that was the most weird kick from Stags. And that was so close to a try. Oh, blocker, stop it. Listen to blocker something else. That kick was impossible to read, man. And it's a weird short drop out. It's not short enough. And it will be straight ball at 20. Alright, can Australia hit the thrifty 30? Here we go. Nico Hines. Oh! Flagler's got rocked. Got rocked. Second tackle, Ben Hunt. Isaiah Yo. He'll be taken down 8 meters out from the line. Third tackle. Benny Hunt. Nico, short ball. Oh, Cameron Murray, 3 meters out. Fourth tackle. One more try, Australia. Benny Hunt. Benny Hunt. Benny Hunt. Oh, Benny Hunt. Oh, Benny Hunt. Benny Hunt. Benny Hunt. Try time. Benny Hunt. Benjamin Hunt. With the try time, Australia will win this game. They will slap it down, son. Javel's come on Kiwi. What do you mean come on Kiwis? 2 minutes to go, Ben Hunt scored. And they're about to make it 13 plus. Go Dozer! Go Dozer! Is that a right slapper? Go Dozer. Go Dozer. Hashtag free Hunt, exactly right, Sam. I'm not reading that comment out, Mitchell. Free Ben Hunt, Sam. Exactly right. Bad haka equals bad game. Yeah, Slumber, that's burnt in my brain. What a moment. Go Dozer. It's one of the all-time moments. Talk about Tedesco. Well, let's talk about Benny Hunt. Go Dozer. That was, and because we were massive underdogs for that too. Even at Suncorp. Jackson's Hunt will look better in a Titans jersey. Mate, you're not wrong. Listen, you're not wrong. Listen, you're not wrong. That's because everyone looks better in a Titans jersey. Nathan Cleary looks better in a Titans jersey, to be fair. So Val Holmes, he will keep it 100% tonight. 32-18. 13 plus for Australia is what it is. Do not free Hunt his staying to partner Kyle Flanagan. Unlucky Ben. For starters, they're both 7s. And secondly, holy shit. The Dragons are in an absolute shambolic state right now. The fact that I've just read a comment of Ben Hunt is going to partner Kyle Flanagan in halves. Oh, God help your soul, St. George. Oh, no. Oh, what a team. What a team. At least a team with a lot of K one tonight. Yeah, you're right. You are right. They're still recovering from Trent Barrett. Mate, I'm still recovering from Trent Barrett, and he's got nothing to do with the Titans. Sizorn says, W game, great game for Australia. But with that being said, like, we've won this relatively with ease, and this is our C grade team. How is Fine not being shipped off to the Super League yet? Because his dad is the coach of the Dragons. So, of course, he's going to give him a $2 million contract. W Lomax, you wait till I find that schedule. I'll be looking straight for Dragons and Seabus. Cameron Murray, Nico Hines, Cameron Murray, bang, bang, thanks for coming. Cameron Murray, try time, baby. 36-18, the kid to come. Oh, wow. Australian forward scoring 6 straight tests. He's broken a record, Cameron Murray. Cameron Murray has just broken a record. He's scored a try as a forward in 6 straight tests. Wowee. Oh, great pass from Nico Hines. And Cameron Murray just too good. To the corner. Remove Mitchell's comment, please. See you next week for another Oz dub. Slappy, you're not coming tomorrow for Papua New Guinea, Fiji. Should be a good one. Embarrassing, yeah. Kinda. A little bit, Les. It was good for a decent bit, but the better team obviously came away pretty strongly. Kiwis need a second team to replace this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. 6 straight tests though. That's pretty good. Murray has scored a try in 6 straight tests. Damn, get around the passion from that kid for Australia. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. I just got an email saying, hi BK Sport, we just got a request to change your password. Well, no. I did not do that. 36-18, Val Holmes will not keep it 100%. He will miss it, so it will be 36-18 as the final scoreline, guys. 36-18 is the final scoreline. Australia is too good in the end. They're just too good, obviously, at the end of the day. So now we go back next week. Australia versus New Zealand again, but Australia will have Tino, we'll have Payne, we'll have a whole different team. And we'll obviously see how we crack on there. But, guys, I appreciate you. Obviously, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. I'll be back tomorrow for Chicago Bulls versus Detroit Pistons. Plus, also, we'll be streaming the Papua New Guinea versus Fiji game. I appreciate you guys as always, and I will see you guys then. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.